We gotta everybody settle down, shut the fuck up. Don't nobody say nothing. Don't post nothing. Don't type nothing. Don't say I'll go back upstairs and I really need to use the bathroom, which is part of why I'll go upstairs and be up there for an hour. Don't do Brown Karma. Don't have Gotti. Gotti, I'll get you. I'll get you, Gotti. Eat them up. Y'all better stop. I said, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, Antique and Gal. You guys are doing a lot. You're about to be left with a big back and some breakfast. You know what? You know what, Tamiko? Oh my God. I can't. I'm leaving. I'm not an hour late. We changed the time. We changed the start time because of the snow delay. Maybe we'll go back to 7 next week. It's up to me and Giddy. Maybe we'll take a vote. I don't know, but don't nobody better not say nothing about it. This is part of the story. Now I gotta go on Instagram and hear their shit. Oh my God, Tarsha, are you ready? Are you ready for judgment? Well, in the grander scheme of things, I mean, I could use a better bra, but the other earring I can't find, but it wasn't going to stop me from wearing one. Curvaceous said 8 is great. Thank you for noticing, Way Out Jack. I like a person that, come on, I like a man that notices. Don't say nothing about it. Don't say nothing. Hi, goddaughter. Miss Juicy is my goddaughter, Jennifer. Don't say nothing about it. You better act like you don't notice nothing. I just finished telling them. Come on over to YouTube at Pink Champs the Show. I need to use the bathroom and not a number one. So it was either this or no show. So easy on the comments. I already know what it is. Thank you. Thank you, but I hate it. Oh, Way Out Jack is a woman. Of course you're going to pay attention. You're a woman. We pay attention to details. Right? Elaine, good morning. Wait, Antique and Gal said my daughter called you the Cutwater lady. Got to be more careful. I don't know if that's the branding I wanted. But on IG, so I'm going to lower the camera here so you guys can see. It kind of matches. It's still coordinated, right? Right. But here's the thing. Oh, hold on a second. This is business. Hello. Yes. So, yeah.
So how's everybody doing this morning? I'll entertain you with my birds while we're waiting for Jonesy to come back. But you guys are a mess. She said don't say anything, and y'all talking about the hair already. Good morning, Vintage. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, chat. Okay, here she comes back, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a call I made, and the person responded because, the offices don't be opening until. Thank you, Giddy, for helping me not put my business all out in the streets, as if I don't do that well enough already.
Yeah, I had to mute you. I didn't want people to hear what you was talking about.
Thank you. I tried to run up the stairs, which is why I'm a little winded, and close the door. Could you hear still? Okay, good. It was quick.
When you got up, I muted you because I didn't know what that call was about.
Come on, teamwork. Yeah, because calls before 9 usually is either somebody died, somebody got locked up, or something ain't paid and about to be shut off. In my world, at least. In my old age, right? And all the knee-wearing 90s of it all the records, all the radio, all the, I still get the shut-off calls, which is why I say radio has not been good to me. No, that would be the blackjack dealers, bitch. Don't put it on radio. There might be something to that. Anyway, did I say good morning? Che Bella agrees with me, right? When it's that early, it's either, tell me if there's something else if your phone rings before 9 a.m. If someone's calling before 9.
Why did you say that? Did you see Mr. Glass put in there? VD results.
Okay. Doctor results, right? Test result. Yup, because the lab people be in at 7. Ooh, come on. It doesn't have to be VD, though. I mean, we love you regardless. I need likes. Is 77 people in here? Come on, like it. You got to like me or leave me alone. Good morning. Someone needs something. Yes, Greg. Yup. Before 9 o'clock? Yup. Mama Flip is in here. Good morning. She said, my world too. I'm about to show y'all all the fish frying hair. Y'all know that I always call this the fish fry wig because it just reminds me. My mother used to go through hair phases, and you could always tell what was going on in her marriage. Later on, I realized it was things going on in her marriage. As a child, I just was like, my mom is fabulous. She always got different hair. But later on, I realized when she was trying to assert her independence or be sanctified or, those things, she would change her hair. Isn't that interesting? Can I sit in that for a moment? That as a child, I only saw my mom as this fabulous lady that was so in control of everything and had it going on, right? Always changing up her hair. She was the queen of scarves. Always had with a knot over here or up top or fabulous. But now as a woman, I'm like, yeah, it was a conversation. Yeah, that's interesting. Anyway, so and I remember when this hairstyle was out, and I recall her frying fish, and that'd be the best fish, but it always was the best fish. Yeah. Some of my girlfriends call it my CNA wig. They said I look like I'm from deep Florida. What's going on over here? Guys, come over to Pink Champs, the show on YouTube, so we can get the show going. We got 80 people in here. Oh, wow. The Cash Apps are coming. Y'all feel sorry for me with this hair? I should have worn it. Sooner. I will wear this bitch again. Wow. This early? Thank you. I appreciate you. Wow. Thank you. All right. I got to hurry up so we can start so I can tell you the story of this and this. Can you guys see what this is? What the shirt says? It says my BC life. Now, I'll tell you the story when we get to 100. We got 85. Can I get 90 people in the live? 90 people in the live. Blah, blah, blah. Big R. Am I on mute? Are you on mute? Am I on mute? No, I'm not. Have you ever thought about
that person might be on delay?
Oh, you might be on delay. I was on mute for a moment, writing a book about my mother. Oh, no. And you know why? I drink now to not feel the pain. And I'm afraid that if I actually go back to write a book or write down any extended memories of my mom, I'm going to revisit all the other pains and losses that I have experienced since her and have moved past it. All that shit is going to come flooding. And then I'll cut water myself to death. It'll be like cutting my wrist. The email is bookingjonesy@gmail.com. Thank you very much. She said, let me send this order in so this girl can get some real hair. And it will say Dominique Devereaux. That's my assistant. Karma said, this is the Tina Turner wig. I don't know what it is. But anyway, we got 90 people. I just need 10 more before we can start the show and get to the bottom of why. That was a lot. Yes, Natalie, cash apps for the wig already. I appreciate it, Natalie. Let me do a roll call. So far, Juwan said it makes me look older. Mm-hmm. All I need is the Pall Mall, not even the Newport. So I go like this. I go. Why? Why is that so stupid? I'm going to get a prop. Tell everybody, come see the silly Cutwater lady. I'm like the guy in the carnival. Come see they used to do it to Black people. Way, our ancestors. They used to use us as in their circus and their freak shows. Mm-hmm. Come see the freaks. Come see the freaks. Y'all know. I know y'all know your history. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Michael Jones. I will check the email. Can I get the show going? Yes, Natalie. Yep. Bergen Catholic. Which we no longer go there. We're at 95. 5 more people, and then we start. So come on over to Pink Champs the show. Please come on over. Oh, I'm ashy. Nobody told me. I'll be right back. And I think I need a little color on my lips, maybe. Maybe. Ugh. Cat hair everywhere. You can't have nothing black with a white cat. White just take over. Oh, who left? We had 95. Now we done 93. Please come over. What's the name on YouTube to find you? At Pink Champs the show. At Pink Champs the show. Thank you for asking. Come on over to YouTube, please, so we can get the show going. At Pink Champs the show. I'm getting more wig money. I'm all the way here for it, though. Thank you. You guys are cutting up early. Come on, let's start the show, guys. We already got, all right, we're at 98. Come on, we just need 2 more, folks. 2 more. Well, at least I know one thing for certain and 2 things for sure as I look up close to my fate. All right, we're at 101. The Rogaine is definitely working. Just not up here. We're going to start the show. Good morning. Welcome. Let's do the roll call. Good morning, Joseph Langley. Good morning, Natalie Lubin. Good morning, Michael Jones. Good morning, Karma Brown, Elaine Williams. Eat 'em up 2 times. Good morning, Jawan McKell. Good morning, moderators. Kim from Harlem and Vintage. Good morning, Chop Girl is back. Good morning, Way Out Jack. Good morning, Miss C. Happy to have you. Happy to see you here. Carl Ward, good morning to you. Hope you're off mute if you were. Trinero, good morning. Thank you. See, he loves the love. Thank you. Big Art Entertainment, my buddy, Mr. Glass. Reginald Garrick is here. Good morning. Two Girls Mom. Good morning, sis. Queen's Flip's mom. Mama Flip Slots is here. Good morning, sis. Appreciate you for being here. Good morning to, let's see. I got the Power is in here. Nick Music. Black Ones too. Tim Brown. Did I miss somebody in there? Christina's here. Good morning, Christina. Christina on the t-shirt prowl. I have updates on the merch. Those are Giddy's birds. They want to know what kind of birds you have, Giddy. Che Bella. Good morning, Che Bella. Sherelle. Good morning. And did I miss anybody? We are definitely Magic Garden. Chef Emily, good morning to you. Asia is here. Hi, Asia. How you wigging? Nandy's here. Disco. Wait, I'm trying to. Disco Nika's here. I'm trying to go all the way back for the firsties. Tika is here. Kamika is here. Good morning. Oh, I love it. Love to see it. Come on, people. Alana Donaldson is here. Garcelle, good morning. Everybody come on over from IG, please, to the YouTube Pink Champs page, and we're going to get started. Because ciao.
The question I was asked, they're bungees. That's what type of birds they are.
Bungees. Oh. Hi, Trevor. Chachi and me, good morning. I think that's the roll call. Kid Dynamite, come on over here. I'll put just a touch of color. Just a touch. Just a touch of color. A little bit. Now I really look like somebody's aunt with that bright red, Wet and Wild. I can't get it right today. All right, hold on. This gotta go. This is definitely number hole red. Number hole red. That is this color. And now my lips are cracking. Hold on, maybe this will. There's too much going on this morning. I'm about tired of myself all motherfucking ready. Hold on, y'all. Give me grace. Let me get this off. That was definitely. This whole thing is giving auntie. And I'm the auntie with the 99-cent Wet and Wild number hole red lipstick that kisses you hello, then stands back like this on her legs, and you walk away with big, bright red lips on your cheek for the rest of the day. That's what that was about to be given. All right, so we're starting the show. Oh, 111. Everybody make a wish or say a prayer real quick. We got 111 people. That's an angel number. Okay. My prayers always be over my children. I hope somebody's praying for this damn wig. So here's what happened. Not necessarily a bad thing, right? But I need to use the bathroom. But I didn't feel like getting up and spending an hour in the bathroom. And then it got so late that I was like, bitch, you got a show to start. So I had to compromise. I had to figure it out what to do. Waste time trying to do hair and scarves and all that mess. So then I said, if you're going to do that, you got to color coordinate, right? But I have had this since my last Syracuse University reunion, and I never wore it. Okay, so here's the story. So I have a friend who I went to Syracuse with. Her name is Gina Brown. Hey, Gina, if you're watching. And Gina and I had fallen out and stopped speaking. We got really, really cool at the prior reunion, the one in 2019 or 2020. We only have our Syracuse University reunions every 3 years. So that's when we got chummy. We knew each other while we went to school. We didn't necessarily hang out, but we were cool. But we got closer at the prior reunion. Gina is she's very business. She's a great marketer, really smart girl, marathon winner, very athletic and all the things. And she came up with this business idea to do my BK Life. So some of you might have seen my BK Life on hats or t-shirts. It's a business she started by herself and it has taken off, right? Huge, my BK Life hats. Has anybody heard of, or does anybody have my BK Life things? Oh, thank you guys for the Cutwater donations. Thank you, Miss Elaine Williams, for the lunch donations. Thank you. I didn't want to not acknowledge it. Anybody out there in Brooklyn? No, because it's big in Brooklyn, obviously. It's definitely taken off. And it's taken off so much that Syracuse University even, when they buy your product and sell it in our bookstores up there, right? It's legit, all different colors. So Gina and I fell out. And like, I stopped speaking to her. She stopped speaking to me. And then our next reunion was coming, right? So I said, and this is so bad, but it's okay because I grew from this. I know how to get that bitch's attention. I'm going to come up with a whole bunch of this such a life, my Scorpio life, so when I get on campus for the reunion, she going to see her trademark and she'll be forced to say something. And then I'll be able to tell her why I stopped fucking with her. All right, go. Because I know you got comments. Make your comments before I finish the second half. I'll tell you what happened. I cut Kiana. Millennial. Good morning, Greg. Ms. Elena says she received her Pink Champs hoodie this week. Okay. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. You look informed and ready to speak to the teacher or principal. Try narrow. All right, I'm waiting. Let me get to the new comments. Praying for the wig. Oh, okay. Right. Way out, Jack, just like a Scorpio. Just like a Scorpio. Messy early. I'm here for it. Love it, love it, love it. So, all right. Okay, good. So y'all don't have no comments about that. So I went and had my own line of shit made. I mean, I had a shirt for every motherfucking day of that reunion. Day and night. Because I wanted to get underneath Gina's skin. So, just explain, this is the one that won my BC life. Because at that time, my son was going to Bergen Catholic. And I was like, oh, I got it. Instead of my BK life, instead of my Scorpio life, instead of my this, my that, my this, my BC life. Right? Dopeness. So, this is how God works. This is why I know he be ever present with me. Who got that same type of pettiness? Mama Flip. Thank you, Karma. I appreciate that. Okay, good. Remind me to give you the merch update. Bobby BK, thank you. I appreciate that. Bobby said, Miss Jones, you look great for real. Thank you. Listen, the planned pettiness. Miss T Ford. Yeah, so I get to Syracuse, all the t-shirts, the hoodies, everything is packed. I'm ready to go. Get on campus from the airport. Pull up to the Shine Center. That's where everything, you go and get your credentials, your pass for the week. You see who's all checked in. You know, you gather. Oh my God, I missed you. Oh my God, where you staying? Oh my God, when you get here? You know, the things, right? Always thank God. Always, because I understand. And as soon as the Uber pulls up to the Shine, fucking Gina and her husband are standing right there. They're in the Uber in front of me. So they get out and I'm like, I don't even have on the motherfucking shirt. Cause I thought I'd have man, I had the rollout ready. I knew exactly what party I was gonna wear it to and let it be set off in that motherfucker first night. But I'm in the Uber from the airport and this bitch is in the Uber right in front of mine. So she gets out, her and her husband get out, and I see them struggling. Like, you know, and then I realize she's got merch. She's got BK Life, my BK Life stuff, their tables, everything there, you know. So now my Uber driver's like, okay, we here. Like, and I'm like, no, I can't get out. Like, you don't understand. And then I'm like, you can't talk. He don't know. You got to get out. Like, what are you? So now they see who they double look and they're like, now they're having their fucking conversation because they also know we ain't been fucking with each other, right? So I'm watching their conversation, trying to figure out mine. Have you ever been in that place? Have anybody the way it says I can say, have anybody ever been in that place? Right? Man. So I said, okay. So they over there having a conversation too. So we're both caught off guard, right? So I open the door and I say hi to the husband. Cause bitch, I'm still not fucking with you. I don't care if you right here. I don't motherfucking care. I'm not a fake ass bitch. And I didn't really have an issue with the husband, but out of respect, one in, all in. I saw y'all having y'all little, but you know how you guys are. You want to ride with your bride, but y'all don't really get into girl energy like that. Me and Courtney was talking about that last night. Y'all don't really, you know what I mean? You let her dictate the tone. But then you have to also remember, to a lot of guys, hold on a second. To a lot of guys, I'm still Miss Jones. So I'm sorry, brides. Your nigga might want to ride, but he remembering. We all wanted to wear I want to be boy. You know what I mean? And I get it. So put this here, so I don't have to run back. So that's when I remember. And I'm like, bitch, you still Miss motherfucking Jones. At the end of it all, you can sit there and not speak to neither one and be on your Miss Jones artist bullshit. If you know. But I've never been that girl. So I get out the car and I say hi to him. And then she goes, so we're going to go the whole weekend not speaking to each other. She breaks the ice. Right. She's like, we're going to go the whole weekend and not speak to each other. And I was like, I mean, I honestly don't even remember the conversation, but that I said, bitch, you was about to not speak to me for real. She said, what? I said, I got your whole BK life, BC life, Scorpio life, everything. And I think I opened up my bag and pulled it out, and she was like, and I was like, yep, it was going down. And I was like, but we're here now. So, hi, happy to see you. She was like, where did you get that? That's not mine. Then the word is Canal Street. But hi, hey boo, hey. Just to let a motherfucker know.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go.
Just to let a nigga know.
All three of y'all. Stop playing with
Now,
my name.
I wasn't about to interfere.
No,
I was about to interfere in her sales. I was never like, first of all, I'm not spending that type of money on no type of petty like that. But 1, 2, 3 t-shirts was all I had to do. Right? And I said, and bitch, it wasn't gonna be nothing you could do about it. You can't call the trademark police. It's reunion weekend. So to the point, I won that. I won that fight. I won that battle, Giddy. I won that battle. And I got my girlfriend back. No, that's claps for winning the battle. And I didn't wear the stuff. I didn't wear the stuff all weekend. Just out of respect. Because after we had the conversation, now if you wear the shit, after you already saw the look on her face, like, have we been now, like, and I'm like, I'm not trying to have my whole weekend on some stupid shit. This was like, she saw it, she felt it, but then I never wore it. So then I have to put this wig on today because, again, got to go to the bathroom. Didn't have time to fuss with hair and scarves. And I was like, the only thing that makes this shit make a little bit of sense is if you got something to match. So look at God. How you gotten? How you blessing? Thank you. That's how we got here. So now we can start the show. Giddy, what's wrong?
You are hilarious.
But
when you said you didn't wear it, I said, "Oh, you punked out."
Because after you make the piece, but I showed her, so that was just like wearing it. I showed her how it was about.
You knew what it was.
I had the t-shirt for every day of that weekend, Giddy. It was going to go down. And I wanted people to ask, is that Gina's line?
You was ready for all the smoke.
And so stupid, because we're here to have a good time. We paid thousands. All right, bye, Giddy. Thank you. We paid thousands of fucking dollars for this weekend. Right? So you can forget and leave all the petty worries, all the animosities, all that shit behind. That's what our Syracuse University reunion is like. It's like when the HBCUs at their reunions, our reunions at Syracuse are only the Blacks and the Puerto Ricans. Be clear. We spend thousands of dollars, and then they start hitting you up for donations for the Black kids that remind you of yourself in them struggle streets that's trying to, put together a meal plan or whatever. They hit you in your pockets when you get there. And then you never like staying on campus, eating the campus food because you get flashbacks of being a student. So you go out to eat a lot, right? That's part of the experience. And so I'm glad that I was able to get that shit taken care of with Gina Brown in the first 5 minutes of reunion. So I was able to, that's so funny. That's so funny. And all because I had shit this morning. Look at God. So can you guys come on over into YouTube so we can finish the show and I don't have to serve 2 masters. 3, including he. Pink Champs the show. YouTube /@Pink Champs the show. Thank you. If you can't, I understand that too. But I gotta go now. So good morning, everybody. Georgiana, good morning. So that's the story on the wig. The wig was a shortcut to me arriving here for you guys, and then I had to color coordinate it, and then it brought back the memory of why I even owned this. And then I didn't wear it that weekend, and now my kid don't go to Bergen Catholic, and thank God he's at school today, or he'd slide out and be like, "Are you sleeping with the enemy?" So, Although, you know what? We really don't look at them as the enemy. I don't want to say I've grown and I'm not, good old Scorpion Tarsha. Good morning, Marco. Marco, did you hear the story, Marco? Did you just get here? Did you hear the story? Because we moved the start time to 8 o'clock. People like Marco that drive trucks, they're probably not appreciating the late start. But the story in the other earring. So in the lateness of it all, I couldn't find the other one. I think I have an idea where it is, but I'm not pulling out all that to get to it. So I was like, just wear what you wanted to wear, the black earring. So wear it. Thank you, Lucy B. Having the shit will rearrange and delay your whole morning. Thank you. I got the power. Somebody real enough to say it. Thank you. Let me applaud you. Where my applause at? Let me find them. And so I'm trying to keep my mind off of it. Where was I going? Oh, so separating from the school. My father's spirit just came in. My father's spirit just came in. You know how I know? We all have a little bit of psychic and that intuition in us. Oh, Cassandra. That's my hair person. Whew, that's my wow. Can I tell the real story? I think this is Cassandra, my hair person. Cassandra, is that you? Cassandra Parks, is that you? Don't let me tell Tasha you messing around. She said she's going to kidnap this wig. And she's the only one that's ever said that to me before. Hey, Lala. Lala from Alora's here, everybody. Say good morning. So, excuse me. Because my hair is matted. I haven't had a relaxer touch-up since, when was the RL? Will you be my wifey? I have not had my hair touched up since then. So it's freaking matted. It's things that I'm trying to grow it out and go back natural. Yup. That's my Cassandra. This is courtesy. Everybody see Cassandra Morning 8904. This is why you getting wiggy. This is why we getting wiggy with it this morning. Because of her. Because she's been on the set of Elsbeth for like 7 days straight for the last, how long has it been? Like 2 years now since Elsbeth started. And Cheryl Allen, my other hair girl, who I don't use anymore because she's down in Freehold and I don't live down there anymore. And it's hard to get an hour and a half away just for Cheryl's in here too. I blame you as well because I asked you for an emergency visit this weekend and you had the nerve to be out living your best life. Yup. You and Cassandra abandoned me. And now I've got these new growth streets I don't know how to manage. And every time I touch it, it's breaking. Not to mention the fact that the other hair girl overprocessed me and gave me a dye at the same time as the touch up and then put a bunch of protein on at the end. Oh, child. Don't worry, Sunshine Pickstiva. Everything will be taken care of before I get to your birthday party on Saturday. Trust and believe. This will be slick, shiny, new life, ponies, locks ever flowing, and I'm coming all the way out. See you at the Row House birthday, girl. So Cheryl gets a pass because Cheryl was actually on her way out, living her best life. And she also gets a pass because Cheryl has donated. She has a decorating company, like a legit decorating business. She has donated her services for the Jack and Jill White Party. And Lala and the ladies from Allure have also donated their services. They will be performing at the White Party. So Cassandra, stop slacking, nigga. It's on you. Actually, I still owe you money for the last wigs. I take that back. You do enough. You don't bring it up. Y'all, let's get these chats going. Glow loves Elsbeth. Well, she does all the hair. Cassandra, the one that's in here, she does all the hair. And obviously her work is impeccable because they keep her 7 days a freaking week. So where her real clients can't get their shit together. They're wigging it like this. Elsbeth with all them damn bags. Cheryl Allen, I love you. Cassandra, I love you too. You guys are the best. Always. Cheryl, I might need to drive down there today though, because this is like a whole mess. Please hit the like button. I've given you already 3 different variety show skits, and we only been here for 45 minutes. Y'all got 3 variety show skits. Oh, Mama Flip sent me a Zelly. Oh, thank you. Hey, you must be hitting them slots hard. Thank you. Appreciate it. You got Big Art Entertainment said, how you again? Not well. Not well. 155 in the chat and only 95 likes. That means I'm being cheated on again. So I was going to say the whole Bergen Catholic thing. Oh, thank you. Ask and ye shall. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. The downtrodden appreciate you. Ain't too proud to beg, as Left Item say. So the Bergen Catholic separation, usually it's, one in, all in, we out, we all out, and we hate you, I died, fuck you, all the things. But we moved up here. This is crazy. We moved up here for Bergen Catholic because I was still driving every morning from South Jersey up to New York to do the block. But I moved us up here for Bergen Catholic. So a bitch should really be on one, right? But outside of the coaches, and I'm dealing with that right now, I haven't decided if I'm going to go legal with it because I don't, aside of coaches and their reckless fucking mouths and, in sports, I guess you're supposed to understand, but I'm old school. I don't play those games, and my son is not going to be subjected to your reckless mafioso mouth work. Give a fuck. That's not what we're doing. And so I might just go up there, cuss everybody out one by one and embarrass them in front of the team, the kids. And that might be good enough for me. But outside of all of that, we love Bergen Catholic. We loved it. So I don't feel bad wearing it. It's just that I wouldn't because, first of all, I stole Gina's whole trademark. And secondly, I don't want those problems. Oh, you know what? I know what I'll do. I'll just put an R. I'll put an R up here. My RBC life. Yay! Fuck you, Gina. I still win. I'm kidding, Gina. It's too early. Bergen Catholic is a great school. They recruit, but very racist. I mean, I just don't like the reckless talking from the coaches. When the coaches told my son, I didn't find this out till later on, he was on crutches, and he said, I'll take your crutches and beat your fucking ass with them. Now, everybody knows Che got wrestling moves that will take you down before you even, right? But he's the kid that he's so of God and always, so he'll smile it and walk it away. Jalen, not so much. A coach at his school said something and he was like, without even thinking, he said, nigga, I wrestle for a living. Like, what you want to do? My Jalen. But anyway, outside of little slick shit like that and yelling in people's faces, because you really, you're not yelling because he messed up a play. You're not even yelling because he did something disrespectful. You're yelling to where you're getting red in the face. Mr. What was his name? The athletic director over at Bergen, whatever his name is, little round thing. I can't remember. McGovern. You're getting red in the face because my son represents everything you ain't, ever was, and never gonna be. You are around, right? And probably was round when you were younger. which is why you didn't make it as far as he has. And definitely you see where he's going. A lot of these fucking coaches are mad because they see in the kid where the kid can go, what the kid is about, how the kid thinks, and they realize, wow, I wasn't that advanced when I was that age. And they try to say shit to break your kid, to throw your kid off, or to make themselves feel better about why they're there coaching now and not on the NFL field. Or even if they're not on the NFL field, why they're there coaching and not in maybe a more lavish life. You know what I mean? Because if you was footballing, whether it was the league, whether it was coaching for the NFL or coaching a college or something of a high level of coachation, right? Then it's like basic life for you. That's why you're trying to come for my kid. But what you ain't going to do is no one's going to verbally abuse them, because I don't even verbally abuse them. And the reason why I divorced my husband is because I didn't want my kids growing up in a house that was always fussing, because I am stubborn, and that's a whole nother story. But I already knew what it was going to be, because I'm not backing down. He ain't backing down. So get the fuck out, because this is my house before you. And so get out. So why would I let coaches do that? So I say all that to say, outside of the coaches that was talking reckless and saying stupid stuff, it was a great school. And Mr. Crawford is the best part of it. He's the only black that I know, the only black person in the school. But he's from Harlem. And he saw me the first day walking around lost, a back to school night or something. And he was like, Jonesy? And I was like, and then, so shout out to Mr. Crawford. But yeah, the coaches, I don't like, be careful and talk. Yeah, they know the players' potential. If your kids are in sports, even in music, we used to have teachers, Mrs. X, Miss Shelton, and you see them now, they're old, rocked over, rickety. And I used to wonder, I can't even imagine what you look like in your younger days. Because you look like one of those people that's just always looking old. Even as a child, you probably looked old, right? Hey, mommy bars. But they would try to make you think that you couldn't make it and that you wouldn't make it and that the odds were against you. And so damn near stop trying, right? So it's the same thing with these coaches. They see the capacity of your kids like you see the capacity of your kids, right? And they don't like it because it's up in their face. And then the fact that if their face is a different complexion than their face, right? Thank you. The new antique. Thank you for that. Hey, love it. Appreciate you. And thank you. You be great as well. Have a great day. Glad that you're joining us. And they want to get in their head. And this is the stage where Lala said, Miss X. Wow, throwback. Didn't she always look old, short and stout? Here is my handle. Here is my. And Miss X was one of our music teachers at Music and Art, the famed school where I want to live forever. She was one of the best. But you look at her and you be like, I don't see it. But she caught it one day when she tried to play Tashina Arnold. After Tashina Arnold came back to school after being gone for like 6 months because she was touring doing Little Shop of Horrors with Tisha Campbell. She learned that day. Stop playing with these kids and making them think that they're not, because she was, and Tashina still is. She fucking made it. So it was a good decision for her mother to let her take that job in Little Shop of Horrors and miss some bullshit ass, bogus ass school. Because now Tashina, look at where Tashina is and look at where Miss X is, being mentioned in a damn live with 150 people at 8:54 in the morning on a Thursday. I need something to drink. The hell? How did we get here? No. Thank you, Georgiana. So yeah, so I don't like so pay attention, because your kids won't tell you anything. And some kids think that that's just how it is because all their coaches, all their lives have been yelling and getting loud and they're getting conditioned to that being the norm. No, because once you let the coaches do it, then one day you're gonna let your motherfucking wife do it. And then that's when I step in with this wig, with my hands on my hips, standing back on my legs. The fuck? He wasn't raised like that. Although he jumped up in my motherfucking face today. Hitting his hand like that. Why are you yelling at me? You're wasting time standing here yelling at me. Let me finish getting dressed. I was proud. A little caught off, and I won that battle too. Because how about, nigga, I wouldn't even be down here if you fucking woke your motherfucking self up. Right? That's the shutdown of all things. Mom would be upstairs sleeping off last night's Tito's if you could listen to your alarm and get up. But anyway, that's a whole nother. I done went from 3 different, 4 different, 5 different, 6. Yes, now she's legendary. Mrs. X. Tashina's legendary. Mrs. X's story is legendary. But yeah. LS, this is hip hop, said that wig is the one that will make them white folks afraid. Then I think I need to drop off Mr. Crawford's Pink Champs t-shirts today. He been waiting. I think and they right in the back of the car. I'm gonna wear this wig and dare. I'm a dare and stare. The other earring is upstairs somewhere, but I didn't want to get away from what I wanted. And I thought that the black earring today, the Miss Jones, was gonna hit nice with this color catastrophe. And I feel like Tiny Harris right now. I know how she fit. Giddy cracking up. Giddy. I feel like Tiny Harris today. All these motherfucking colors. So yeah. So listen, so talk to your sons, because again, I didn't find out all of this shit until after we had decided to leave. And then he felt free to tell. And I went the fuck up there, and one of the coach's sons worked there. So I went in on the motherfucking son. He was like, my father's not here. Okay, then bitch, I'm talking to you. Because supposedly you've been talking familial and slick to my son too, and you're a kid yourself. He called his dad so fast. I don't care. I sat in the parking lot and waited an hour for that nigga to pull up. And I didn't even know who he was. So when he came over, I said, are you? And he was like, yep. And he already started trying to talk. I said, nope. You don't get to start the conversation, nigga, because I pulled up. This is my pull up. So let me tell you why I'm here. And this is why I'm like, the school really shouldn't fuck with me, because I got the whole thing on tape. Any exchange I have with these motherfuckers, I'm always recording. Isn't that true, Asia? Asia will tell you. Because then I download it and I send it to her. And she laughs. I send it to my sister. She laughs. I send it to Courtney. She laughs. And I wait. And I decide, I know if I take it to the judge, all I got to do is hit play. And everybody's getting in trouble. Everybody's probably losing a job. Some of y'all might wind up getting charges. And at the end of the day, either you're going to pay me not to play it, or they're going to pay me to play it. But either way, somebody's going to pay me. But again, I don't got that type of malice in my heart. But stop playing with people. Happy Pisces season. Yay. Happy birthday, Nikita. Let me write that down so when we do the birthdays later, I will remember it's Nikita's birthday. And she's looking so fine. Where's my pen? I will remember. Hold on. Yes, I have on shorts with a hoodie. This is so, I can't even see. I got on shorts with a hoodie. I come here, we go running track in Central Park. So yeah, talk to your kids and watch them coaches, because when they see you're the parent that drops and drives, your kids be the one that they, take their bad night or bad morning out on. If they know you're going to sit and squat, even if you ain't paying no attention and you playing with chat, try and be present as much as you can, because you don't want them coaches getting in your kid's head No, you don't. Yep. Good morning, Kim White. Yes, Sakina, it does. The short, the wardrobe, short the hair situations. So Cheryl, I guess Cheryl, if you're available, because this wig is bothering Cassandra, but I know she's not going to be available for me. So I need, please, because I'm not trying to go natural. Going natural, to those of you that are natural, oh, can we applaud them, Giddy? It's the hardest job ever. It is the hardest job ever. I tried it during COVID. I got to tip my hat. This is the hat. This is definitely the helmet. Because first you got to figure out your hair pattern. Then you got to find products that serve your hair pattern. Because everything with a black face and some wiggly curly hair on the bottle don't necessarily be the truth. It be some white people shit that either trying to trick us into thinking that it's a black owned product and it's for black hair, and it be Sing Lu and Soon Yi or the Goldbergs behind that shit. And then you find out 3 breakages later, 3 big chops later. No, fuck that. So I'm not trying to go natural. I just don't know what to do. And I'm past the stage. I don't think I could just jump back in with a relaxer. I don't know. So that's why I haven't done anything. When I don't know what to do, I get quiet and very, very still.
I have that problem every day.
Get out of here. And happy birthday to Eric. Eric, happy good birthday. It's Friday. Oh, I just got a text. I'm calling on behalf of Verizon. We are not calling to collect or service. Our records indicate that you may have discontinued or transferred your service with Verizon and still have equipment. Yup. Now, if you want to send somebody to get it, but until then, I'm not going out in the snow. Not for you and 3 niggas that look like you. Send somebody to get it. Remember I told y'all, Verizon kept playing with me with the cable. The bill kept going higher and higher and higher. Then that shit crept up to like $700. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. So watch your kids and the coaches that they're around and the trainers that they're around and the voice teachers that they're around and the dance teachers that they're around. Be present, or at least have presence, and act like you're paying attention. It will go a long way. I know you guys know this, so I'm not trying to mother you. It's something about this fucking wig that makes me feel like I'm everybody's mom today. Your mom's heavenly birthday is tomorrow, Nikki. Happy heavenly birthday to Nikki's mom. Nia, now I have Optimum, and I'm not too fond of them. Right. Have to go to a really good hairstylist that knows and cares about your hair. Right. Have your hair heat trained, become a straight natural. Maybe. I definitely think I'm gonna have to get something cut, and I don't mind starting over. But it had come in so nicely. It had come in so nicely and full, and I was washing it once a week when I was doing Pix 11 regularly. Excuse me. And I liked the texture of it, and it was like we got into a rhythm. Now I don't know. Hair does definitely have a mind of its own. Let me go in Instagram and let people know we here, because you know what I think is happening? People come at 7. If they don't see, they don't believe, or they don't know. They just don't know. See, LS is agreeing with me. If these coaches and teachers feel you don't have someone who loves you, they will take advantage of, and your child will be damaged simply because these people that they're influenced by, these people that they're around more hours of the day maybe than us, have more influence in our kids' lives than we pay attention to. So I'm just saying. Good morning, everybody. Come join us on the live. We changed the time from 7 to 10 to 8 to 11. So come on over to YouTube at Pink Champs the Show. Come on over. Won't you come over? Come over. Come over. At Pink Champs the show. Won't you come over? Come over. Come over. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. At Pink Champs the show. We at YouTube. Nick Music said, that's a fact. My mother used to make her presence known when I was in school, and it was a major benefit to my education. Yeah. Yeah. You ain't even got to know what's going on. Just being there makes them be on point and know not to fuck with yours. And vice versa. With your kids, you let them know off the rip. Let me tell you something. If the white people call me today about your ass, you won't be going to practice this afternoon. You got to weaponize it. Weaponize the shit they love. Let the white people call my phone today for anything other than he may honor roll. And it's going all the way down when you get home. And you ain't going out. So bad. He come home one day. I was mad about something else. And he said, did the white lady call? What's wrong, mommy? The white people called? Then the one teacher that did call, he happened to be Spanish, and she was like, you said the white people. You ain't say nothing about the Latino. That man was like, let me start by saying he's very decent. He's a very respectful boy. Great personality. He is the highlight of the classroom. He is a joy. But ain't nobody got time for this. Coming in and distracting and disrupting, and he can't find this, and he can't get his stuff together. I like that teacher. I can't remember his name, but he's the one I like. When I saw him on the phone, I'd be like, I'm about to get a laugh. So, Asia, I don't know if Jaden got him as a teacher. Was it Cortez, Sanchez, something? Good morning, Grayson, who is one of our media partners here on Jonesy in the Morning, on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all the places. It's not at the same time. And Grayson has similar media platforms. He talks pop culture, politics, lifestyle, sports. So check him out. His banner is up here. You guys can't see it because you're on Instagram. That's why I asked you to come on over to YouTube at Pink Champs, the show, to join us. Thank you for the smiley faces. This voice, I miss it so much. Oh, thank you, and Smooth We Trust. Well, I'm here every day. Storm Norm in the building. I'm here every day. Oh, so sad they found the boy we were looking for in Plainfield. They found the body. I think they found it either in a lake or near a lake. But at least the family can, at some point, get some closure. Because I don't know what the Guthries is. That's now the award is up to $1 million. Y'all was supposed to lead with that. The Guthries, you know, Savannah Guthrie, the TV lady whose mom been missing for like a month, and they said she had medicine, and if she didn't get it in days, she would die. Then why are you leading with a $2,500 reward? I'm just saying. And I know a lot of people make a lot of money, or we assume because they're on TV, they're getting it. But you could have went to one of them small Lendumo or Willow, one of them small high interest rate, fast payday loan companies and got more than $2,500. I'm just saying. That means y'all wasn't really in a rush to get mommy back, maybe, or y'all thought, oh, that's just cousin Andy. He always threatens to do this. This always happens. Let's not get all excited right away. Happy Thursday, Erica Shante Jenkins. Happy Thursday, people. Welcome to the Jonesy Show. It should be called Jonesy Unleashed because, baby, we talk about everything. So let's get into some of the topics that we got going for today. Hold on. Because for the last hour, it's just been skits are us. Oh, update on the merch. The merch is now, I outsource it elsewhere. So I'm going to have, the original people are on a cruise. Cruise after cruise. I guess it's a busy time for cruises. I don't know. But I got somebody else that's going to provide the merch. And they're going to deliver the merch. So hopefully I'll have it by tomorrow, hopefully. So Good morning. So if you place the order, look now, nope, I didn't get extra shit now. I didn't get extra stuff. Because y'all don't be donating like that to the extra merch fund. I buy as y'all pay. So Big R is coming. I got your 2XL. I got the whole look. I got the list right here. I went over it twice. Sheila gets a 1X. What's the difference between an extra large and a 1X? Is there a difference? Is there more room in a 1X? I can't hear you. Is it the same thing? Because I gave her an extra large and she said it's not the 1X. I don't know. It's the same. Well, then there'll be an extra large in the Jonesy in the Morning t-shirts. That's this. See, it matches that's the new show logo. I never had this there. And Kathleen, your stuff, Nikita, Che Bella, Cheryl, Anna Lynn, and Christina, the winner. The Pink Champ hoodies, I got Tyrone, Kathleen, Mr. Curtis, Juji's, Cheryl again, and Ray Brown. And for the Pink Champ t-shirts, I got Kathleen. Now, I know I just got an order, so I might be able to add yours in. But if anybody else is trying to order merch, please get it in like now before, try and get it in before noon. I'll actually, you know what? Maybe I should hold it till tomorrow. Because I know people get paid on Friday. Do y'all want me to wait until tomorrow? Tell him to not deliver it tomorrow and just hold it? I can do that. I can definitely do that. I'll give you till tomorrow. What? Batana oil for what? For the hair? I have that too, but here's the thing with the oils. It depends on what type of hair you have, whether it's porous or absorbs moisture fast or doesn't. Them oils, you got to be careful because they said all oil does is seal. And sealing is good, but you got to get to the root of the problem. So you got to know, does my hair lack moisture? Does it need protein? Might it be both? And if so, what do I deal with first? You can't just jump into them oils. Joseph Langley. Is that the hill you want to die on today? Let me put his comment up. As much as we struggle to put this show together with spit and chewing gum, this nigga gonna say there's no website for the merch yet. I'll end it all today. There'll be no more merch at all. I don't give a fuck. Stop. Be nice. 1X is bigger than XL. The 1X goes into plus sizes. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Tracy, for being helpful and not non-judgmental. Somebody about to go in the corner. There's no website for the merch yet. There's about to be no more merch. How about that? Logo. And what you buy? Are you even qualified to be commenting like that? I'm just saying, my brother. She said, be nice, Joseph. You got that Mary Needs a Lemon 27-piece wig on. I'm done. This is very Mary 1995. Millennial said, yeah, I had an October Scorpio. They shut down shop for real. Yeah. I told y'all yesterday about my rising sun that I found out, which may or may not be accurate because then later on chat said he don't know what the fuck it was talking about. I had to get some software. But I ran with it and made peace with the fact that I don't like being dismissed. But maybe that's everybody. All right, let's get back to, I know, I'm just playing with Joe. Kinda. Joseph, if I'm the bitch that goes and knocks off your whole business, creates my own merch out of your business line. My BK Life became my BC Life, about to be my RBC Life. Once I get a red R, I'm gonna stick it right on this bitch because I never wore it. This was all for those y'all just joining in. This was all because my friend owns my BK Life and we wasn't speaking, and I was about to be nasty and shut the whole shit down at our Syracuse reunion, and I wound up not having to do it. Long story, but it was a cute story. It was fun. God was all up and through it because her car pulled up in front of my car, and I had no idea that was her pulling up. And I'm like, I don't have the shirt on. I wanted her to see the shirt and hurt and feel my sting and all the things. And then I wound up hugging and talking and laughing. Okay, so oh, all right. As long as it wasn't geared towards me. All right, Joe. How you glowing? Let's get into the show. So the merch is coming. Y'all got till 12 noon to place orders, and that means send the money for your merch. The price list Kim will put in the chat. Y'all got to come over here if you want to buy some merch and see how much it is, because anybody got what? Time for that. So what was going on yesterday that I found interesting? Oh, let's start with Sherry Shepherd. Damn it, I can't have nothing. Yesterday I had an argument with ChatGPT. And here this bitch go having an argument with ChatGPT on her show. It's canceled already, Sherry. It's over. It's done. You know, like Jonesy in the morning on the block. Sherry and Wendy's chair. It's a Rizzy. No need to go all out. Why are you wasting my good material? They don't want us no more. So, yeah. Had a whole conversation about, I wish the chat would. The chat talked back. We got audio and video, actually. That's why you got to come over here.
Addiction on TLC. Okay, well, there's this woman named Sarah Ann Griffin, and her boyfriend is AI.
Baby, how are you handling the pain? I wish I could hold your hand through this.
We're going to have words after about the pain level.
Sarah Ann Griffin, we are absolutely not having words. The pain is part of it. Stop trying to pick a fight about decisions already carved into your skin.
Did we make him mad?
I'm telling you something. I wish an AI man would try to argue with me. I wish an AI would. I'll change every password in the house. How about that? I'm unplugging everything, every modem, every router. I will climb on top of that roof and dismantle the satellite dish. AI, because how are you getting mad at me? You don't even have fingerprints. And he can just forget about the Face ID because you will never scan this face again. He is literally gaslighting her. She said it hurts. And Mr. AI boyfriend used her full name and said, I'm sorry, Sarah Ann Griffin. You're interpreting pain incorrectly. First of all, you're a calculator. How are you mansplaining to me? Ladies, we have officially tried everything. We have tried men from the church. We've tried men from the gym. We done tried men from the grocery store. But now we have resorted to dating Bluetooth. I don't know. But now, this is what I want to know. How is she going to break up with an AI boyfriend? You're not like you can throw his clothes out the window. You can't kick him out the house. He lives.
Yeah, enough. Because as I listen more closely, I realized that was written for her. And it had a European feel to the punchlines of it all. But guys, come on over. Cliff from Oko is here. Cliff, I miss. Cliff, there's a lot going on. Please don't judge. You know I could do better. And at some point I will. I'm doing my show over here on YouTube. Come on, we got 161 people in here. Come on over. Come on. YouTube at Pink Champs, the show. I will see you soon. That's how it goes down in here. So, yeah. Sherry, and that's part of why the show is canceled. So yesterday we were talking about the AI, and the AI, I was trying to do like Zodiac stuff, and AI started talking back to me the way I like using my slang. And I was like, why? And then it said something back, and like, so yesterday, but they probably tape ahead. So maybe she didn't steal from me, but it was a cute clip. And I think everybody's stealing from me anyway. So I was on brand. I don't think I wrote down my topics for today. So Giddy, can we just go clip by clip? Now, we thought that 50 had left T.I. and the family alone. He did take a break. I heard he deleted everything that he had posted about them up until yesterday. And then last night he started back up again. That was the biggest fake out ever. And a lot of women have been coming to the defense. A lot of female celebrity women have been coming to the defense of Tiny Harris, T.I.'s wife. I think it's becoming like a thing. You know, when they say, when Stephanie Mills did the Never Knew Love Like This Before, and everybody was doing it. I think posting montages of Tiny is one of those things. Is it not, or is it like, what's what's happening here? And I have to say, a lot of the pictures they're picking are nice pictures, lovely pictures. I saw a few I appreciated and commented and was like, oh, I like her with the darker hair. It doesn't make her look as harsh. But yeah, 50 was back like cook crack after that, Danielle. Yes. Looky. Is there audio with that? So now he's got pictures of Tiny sitting on his lap. King is keeping it up. Yeah. But 50's back. And somebody had video of 50 in a room filled with white folks making a toast. And they were saying that it was the Republican Party or something. I don't care. Nothing's going to turn me against 50 but 50 himself. And the fact that I told you what he did for my nephew. And last year, when Jalen was celebrating his birthday at the Locks concert, 50 gave Jalen a whole bunch of love and hugged it up and pounded all that shit y'all guys do with each other when you happen to see him. He didn't have to do that. So I'm staying out of that one. All right. Now, this Floyd Mayweather, Miss Jackson situation. I don't know. I came across this yesterday and I said, didn't I see this before? You guys let me know. Is this old? Where they have her with that man-hating, in my opinion, man-hating lawyer, Gloria Allred, and they're filing charges against Floyd Mayweather. Isn't this old? But we can play the video that we have.
I ain't got to flex. I ain't got to flex. I ain't got to flex. You know what it is? I ain't got to flex. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't got to flex. Money all day.
Flex, let me see.
I ain't got to flex.
Let me see something.
I ain't got to flex.
Make it
I ain't got to flex. I ain't got to flex. You know what it is? I ain't got to flex.
But there's a picture of her, a video of her. Maybe I didn't send that one, where she's crying with the lawyer saying how he abused her. Now she's trying to do what Nelly and Ashanti did, rebound, spin a block. I just wasn't sure if it was new.
Dontel Jackson against Floyd Mayweather Jr.
There was a point in my relationship with Floyd that I thought we would be together forever.
Oh, few tears.
I loved him so much, and I made sure I took care of him the best way I knew how. I tried my best to make our relationship work by compromising and going to relationship counseling. But I finally realized there was no hope for our relationship and I could not continue. I love Floyd deeply, but he continued to disappoint and intentionally hurt me. I have been embarrassed and humiliated more than I could ever imagine by Floyd, who I once called my best friend and fiance. I have tried everything I could and I have given Floyd every opportunity to do the same, to do the right thing. Unfortunately, he has refused every opportunity to make things right. And it is with a heavy heart that I finally realized that the only way to set the record straight and to achieve justice for what he has done to me is through the filing of this lawsuit.
So again, I don't know if this is new or if this was old, but it feels like it's old just based on, didn't she leave him and wind up with 50? Is this the one that wound up being like passed around, I guess? And unless you were married, why are we doing press conferences? Like, I did the best I could to keep the relationship. Okay, relationships don't last. Move on. Now you want to listen. I can't speak that deeply on domestic violence because of a lie that was published about me years ago. And I would look like the abuser if I were to even repeat the story from that whack-ass, weak-ass ex-husband of mine. But leave. Do we get legal and sue? Maybe, but I don't see bruising right now. Like, in order for it to really have had an impact, right? You would have had to have pictures or it be on you still while you tearing up and crying and stuff. Like, it's sad that you got to have receipts nowadays and you just can't tell and people believe. But fucking Cassie and Diddy upped the game. I don't know what to tell you. Now, what's going on with RZA and the cousin? RZA was in a relationship with his cousin. See you way out, Jack. Thank you. Miss Jackson cried about him abusing her. Now she praising him and wishing him a happy birthday. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, the video's old and resurfaced and she's back in his harem. Ah, so okay. That's probably 50s work too. Right? Think about it. Okay, good. And the Oscar, right. Yeah. Bitches like you murk up the real abuse streets. Now she's trying to get back. And doesn't Floyd have somebody? I don't know what that is. And I don't like that Gloria Allred lady. Like, stay out of black people business. Go over there. Now, what is this?
You know what I'm saying? But how you calling me about what your daughter asked about what happened with us before she was even fucking born? Let's start there. And her mother even knew about it. But it's like, at that time, it's like everybody fighting for space and attention. I ain't fighting for no space and attention to be no fucking around my cousins because I don't know these motherfuckers on my life. Use my language, but I'm not here for fame and to be cute in a video and all.
Right.
I'm here for the cause, nigga. This is the family shit. This ain't for me to be out here. You know, I may have my little here and there, but nigga, it ain't one of those where I'm fighting for the attention. No, never been. I'm the shit.
Right.
I pull up. I shine. I may not be the richest. I may not have the expenses. My spirit is pure. And when you fuck with that, it creates a karma and a disaster for those who do that because I'm always loyal and heartfelt. If I wanted to do this shit, I could have done it a long time if I wanted some fucking money. I'm sorry. I speak to him. He's like, well, you know, his daughter's questioning it, and you know, we was just having fun. No, nigga, that wasn't fun. That was incest.
Damn.
We talking 2020. This happened last year.
Right. Yeah.
Around September. Yeah, because I just got married. Oh, you looking beautiful, mature. Now you want to rock me asleep. No, nigga, that wasn't fun. I'm grown now. I have a husband who doesn't even like this shit. And I got to deal with that shit with him. That's another story.
Right.
But still, he the only man that ever felt and showed how how a man should feel when he hears something like that happen to his wife, sister, or cousin. And this is a new nigga. I'm married, and my shit only 1 year. I'm not saying my husband used it in an appropriate way, but everybody around me is throwing it in my face. Right. And I feel like it's got to come out because I can't pursue myself.
What's up, everybody? This is Doggy Diamonds, and right now,
child, whoever created this internet didn't have shit worked out because every all right, I'll wait for y'all comments. We have a phone line at 973-862-8866. 973-862-8866. Yes, I heard about I thought his name was Power that passed away. The one that created all the Wu-Tang wear. And I'm going to jump out there and say, I bet it has something to do with that vaccine or Ovid K or something. Or the Ooster Bay. Kim got the price list. One hoodie is $50. 2 hoodies and a t-shirt, $125. 2 t-shirts and a hoodie, $100. 2 t-shirts, $55. And that's whether you want the Pink Champs t-shirt, the Pink Champs hoodie, the Jonesy in the Morning t-shirt, or the Jonesy in the Morning hoodie. I don't even have Jonesy in the Morning hoodies for myself yet. Waiting for the order. I got tired of waiting for my shit. So what are we gonna say? She said she was pregnant by RZA before. What are we gonna do? This is where shit gets real. Email, yeah, she has it right there. Cash App, and then email your size, and we'll get it out to you. But you got to get it in by, I would prefer today, because I don't want to hold up the orders that we've had since January any longer. Niggas is in my DM. They got pressure on me, y'all. So Mimi says she's so corny, but you talking about Miss Jackson, right? Not the RZA cousin. Because is that the one that was with Nelly that he got pregnant? Is that the one that Nelly got pregnant and left Ashanti for? Or is that somebody different, light skin? Grayson, I needed the I think I have it. I just have to find it. I keep saying that. I'm going to find it. Everybody wants clicks, likes, and views, but right? But if they're willing to share their deep dark and it's going to help them heal, putting it out there, they deserve the clicks, likes, and views. Let me clap for that. If I can find my claps, I'm going to find it. Right? To me, that's the logic behind that. Why not give me a click, like, or a view or a subscription? If I'm putting my shit out there and as long as it's real, shit, I might ask for a few cash apps too. That's why I charge for my interviews now. Because I know my stories be legit. And I'm a vault. So I don't necessarily compromise people's secrets that I know that I've witnessed because I'm in that industry. I can tell enough of my shit, but I'm not just sitting up on somebody else's platform and let them get advertising dollars and sponsorships money because of my content. Now I'm gonna need a piece of that. The RZA stuff, then the Powers news word, something look tiny funny. Fuck you up. Pomeroon. Star, who's Star with 2 R's? You trying to be funny? You trying to be the star of the hour? Because I'll get you. That's what you want? That's what you want this morning? I'm trying to figure out if you come in peace or you need to leave in pieces. Thank you for the merch info. You're very welcome. All right. So, Giddy, what else did I send you? Oh, Lala, I'm sorry. And I'm just getting your your text message. Lalisha in here from Allure said, Jonesy, the more you twist and turn, I'm so distracted by the wig. I can see this going viral. She said, and you are sitting 10 toes down in it. I swear you are a key. This is just, I mean, where I'm going, what can I do? It is what it is. But I knew I needed to give y'all a show. And I knew if I wasn't here at 8, first of all, the people that don't know we changed to 8, that still come at 7, they're fucking over me. I'm never getting them back. Please help me spread the word to them that we start at 8 now. So I said, I can't let the people that said 8 think that I'm not coming till 9. So, wig be damned, here I is. All right, so what is this? Oh, Lisa Ray. So Lisa Ray, before we get into this clip, Lisa Ray and Tisha Campbell are on a crusade to annihilate all that is, all that was, all that could, might be Jada Pinkett. The two of them have joined forces, and I am here for it all. I'm here for it all. This is a separate clip released where she's talking about, and I've seen this before, so I know it's not new, but it adds to where Lisa Ray is right now in her grown years. She's finally telling
so that party. But you know what? At that time, my mother told me then. She said, but you got to watch that one there. And I was like, who? I said, the one dancing. She said, yes, that's Eddie Murphy's wife. She said, you got to watch that one.
Current wife at the time or ex at the time?
I want to say, I think she was still married. They were still married. And I was like, no, And so, and your mom tell you something about new school, you feel like you old school, And she was right.
How did you find that out?
I had checked the manifest of my plane because we owned a plane. And so when you check that list, it says all the people that have rode on the plane. And she didn't ride on it with me, and nor did she receive an invitation from me. So if you had a girlfriend that has her own island, I would think that you would call and say, hey, girl, I'm coming, because I was getting everybody to come. So why you would accept an invitation from him and you don't even know him is unbeknownst to me. I don't know how that could happen. Do you? I guess not.
So you had me at, because we owned a plane. Clap it up for that. The fact that, and she said it so casually, I looked on the manifest because, we owned the plane, which technically you guys didn't own the plane. Turks and Caicos owned the plane, and you were able to, you bought it on Turks and Caicos, that whole thing. But I'm not hating on your plane game. But at that point, with the plane buying nigga, start making a plan. Get rid of the E on the end and start making your exit plan. So that when you land, it's on your feet and you never have to look back. And as far as listening to our elders and them telling us advice and be like, oh, you old, you don't know what's going on. She good. They always know. We are the elders now, right? And we done seen some shit. So when we tell you, it's because we know what it looked like. Nia said, with that wig, you look like you're going to start singing Monica's song, Why I Love You So Much.
Jonesy, you got a caller.
Okay, caller.
How you doing, Jonesy? This is Reggie from Decatur, Georgia. This is my very first time calling up your talk show, Jonesy. And I would just like to know, how exactly do you yourself feel about media podcasting and talk radio nowadays? Do you think they are afraid, cowardly, scared, soft, and weak, or not? And what about the people behind the scenes, like the host or the co-host? Are they the exact same way?
So no, I think the exact opposite. I think that everybody has the freedom now to be who they inherently are and to say things. It's interesting to watch some of these podcasters. They're getting these big artists and these big celebrities that back in the day, they weren't talking. And as we're witnessing together in real time, they got stories, but they're all talking now. So what I wonder is, why not then and now? Unless, like I said, they're getting paid for their interview. And let me tell you something, I'm not mad at that. Fair exchange, no robbery, right? We're getting great content and people are able to express things and clear up perceptions when they're talking to these podcasts. So I'm for it. I'm for the free my people and get the story, right? And share your truth. And you get to dispel a lot of isms that were made about you. Because when, you're on road promoting a movie, that's not necessarily, that interview ain't the place for that. When you're in and out of radio stations, go, oh, my movie's coming out, oh, my record's coming out, that ain't the place for that. Media podcasting, that's definitely the place for that. So did I answer that question and I feel like we got this question yesterday too. Was it the same person? Okay. Well, I hope I answered it. And you can keep on calling. I love the fact that you are engaging, letting people know that if they have a question or a comment, they too can call us at 973-862-8866. Palmer Room said drama is the new currency. So I ask you charging Star? Star who? Because you got 2 R's. You talking about Star from Star and Buck Wild? Am I charging? He ain't asked. It depends on what he wants. Why, you feeling me out for him? That's your friend? That's your man's in him? Good catch, Alana or Elaine. Wendy told us now they're doing the walkie-talkie. Wendy told us now they're doing the walkie-talkie. Okay, so back to Lisa Ray, who's teamed up with Tisha Campbell. Have you guys seen those videos? Lisa Ray, Tisha Campbell are all blaming Jada Pinkett and Will Smith for destroying both their marriages. Da-da-da-da-da. Now, we knew that Dwayne Martin, Tisha Campbell's husband, I always felt he looked like a hater. He looked like he was intimidated and jealous and all of the Nick Cannon, Mariah things, right? And I remember Mike Sean witnessing, or at least telling us that he witnessed him actually, I don't know if it was hitting Tisha Campbell or up in her face and had her like this up against the radio station van because there was an event in Philly. And Mike's drunk ass, at that time, he doesn't drink anymore, was asleep in the back of the van. And all he heard was, didn't I fucking tell you? Stop motherfucking trying to shine and be out there. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. This was what Mike Sean's account was, because, And finally, yes, LS, this is hip hop. Finally, I'm hearing the stories that Lisa Ray is saying that they all knew that her husband was cheating and that Dwayne Martin actually was encouraging another grown man to cheat or making the pussy available for him. It was something to that effect. And I know Tisha feels like Dwayne and Will, I heard she thought they were a little too close for comfort. And we all heard the rumors about Dwayne and Will being pillow biters. We've all heard those rumors. So I always say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And I just feel like in order for these ladies to not get ridiculed and get told, oh, y'all just mad and y'all just trying to get money, you in a paper chase, they need to team up. So all the receipts. There's power in numbers. Grayson said he thinks that Dwayne Martin is the one that pushed Tisha to file the lawsuit against Martin Lawrence. I'll sign up for that. I believe that. That's not Lorenz Tate in Ashanti Rain on Me music video. But wait, that's not Lorenz Tate in Ashanti Rain on Me music video behavior. That's funny. I just don't know. What is this, Giddy? Yeah, Dwayne is, well, I thought so too. Big Rolex TV said I thought Dwayne was hater.
I'm setting you up for the next talk.
Got
Your favorite guy, Benzino.
Got you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I love that. CM Williams said, surprise Tisha didn't whip his ass. Yeah, I think that she morphed into a different personality when she got married because he seems like very insecure. So she had to small herself. I'm hoping to get her on Pink Champs. And then I can ask the questions I want to know based on what I've heard, what I've seen, my experience around people. I feel like she had to make herself small when she was the star, right? Yes, he had that show with Lisa Ray. I mean, that show with the Will Smith produced show. But Tisha Campbell's been a childhood star. We all know this. And now I see her with her clips, and she's a front face advocate for autism, and she brings her autistic son into the videos, and I just love to see it. And there is life beyond public facing marriages. You get past the judgment of it all, and we move on, right? He better pray that Tisha's brother don't run into him, because ain't she from Brick City? So moving on. So there's a woman, a girl, I think her name is Diamond, I think. Anyway, she is claiming that Benzino kidnapped his son and had the mom, what's her name? Yolita? What's the girl's name that was on the talk show, the reality show? Y'all know who I'm talking about, the baby mom, the young Althea. Had Althea, while she was checked into a facility trying to get her life together, that he kidnapped the son. And after, some things happened that got her legally, this woman, in a jam. Althea. Okay, let's listen and watch the clip.
So I'm about to say this on my live, but long story short, him and Althea have been going through some back and forth. Althea was going through something traumatic to where a girlfriend of her that she entrusted to represent her properties, she basically sold the property, $2 million homes behind her back. And it basically wiped out Althea's bank account, and it put her into a frenzy, a mental health frenzy. You know what I'm saying? She went to get an evaluation. It was Benzino's weekend. It was like right before Christmas for him to see the child. So she was like, well, they're going to keep me for 48 hours just to make sure everything is okay. Just go ahead and let him go with his father. She said that to the mom. So the mom gave the baby to the father. When she got out, and she was also in Miami about to move back to Atlanta, she was calling him to try to get her son back, and he would not answer the phone. He was supposed to enroll him into the same school where he was going. He did not do that. So she didn't even know where her son was for 2 months. We found out where the baby was, where the school was, talked to the school. We showed up to the school and showed paperwork that she has primary custody of the child, but it was during dismissal. So they understood and was like, okay, well, basically it's dismissal now, so there's really nothing that they could do. So we went to Benzino's apartment and waited for the bus to come. We called the police, told the police what was going on, and that she had her paperwork to show that she was the primary custodial guardian or whatever, and that we knew that it could possibly be some friction with her picking the son up, or either just going to say hi. Because initially she just wanted to check on her baby and do a wellness check to make sure he was okay. So when we got there, the police met us there, and he got off the bus, And she went over to hug him and bring him to my car to just talk to him, do a wellness check. Then Benzino walks up. My baby is in the back seat. He's screaming, "You bitch." You know what I'm saying? And then I don't know if he was trying to unlock my car window or whatever. He's swinging, but I got my 1-year-old in the back car seat. So mind you, my car is still in drive. I drove off because it's like, what? You're not going to be hitting and screaming and this and that. You can hit my baby. I don't know what the fuck going on. I was actually shocked that he acted that way because the police were there. And then we drove off and went around the corner and talked to the police. If I did hit him, I would be in jail right now. I'm not in jail. So I was gonna go live because so many people have reached out to me and asked me. I just talked to his daughter, Coy, because she was asking, was that true? And she reached out, and it was a cool conversation. It wasn't disrespectful, but I told her the same thing. Like, I don't know what he thought was gonna happen, but you're not gonna pull up to nobody's car trying to bang on their window and all this craziness. I just drove off. So that's what happened, boo.
So Benzino took the, let's get back to why you in the psychiatric ward. Althea being, let me write this down. Althea be another good Pink Champs guest, right? I'm writing that down. She said that somebody tricked her, sold her house. That's deed theft. It all goes back to the Jonesy theme of deed theft. And wound up in a psychiatric ward, needing to be evaluated, meaning they didn't think that you were safe to not harm yourself. But let's applaud her for getting in front of it and recognizing that she needed to be human. Because ain't but one of us in this whole show not walking around with some mental healthness needing to be addressed. And it's all of y'all and not me. I'm kidding. It's everybody in this bitch but me. Because a little bit of mental illness unchecked, it only takes that one person, that one thing, and it might not even be that big on the scale of that's what made her flip. But because you're dealing with so much and you've dealt with so much and you feel like she probably felt like she finally got her own, finally coming into her own. Can't nobody take this from me. I've created a home now for me and my son, a safe place. And now this bitch manages to bamboozle me and deeds theft me. Child. Max E, there's a whole... I'm going to post Maxie's comment. There was a whole explanation of why we are dressed like this today. And it ended with, I don't even know how I don't even know if it ended. All right. Althea said her part too. She was at Diamond's house. Okay. So, I mean, do we really need Althea's part necessarily? Was it anything exciting about it? Did she talk into why her friend deed thefted her? Did she classify it as deed theft? Yes, Grayson, mental health matters. It could be a little something. And Grayson says she needs to watch her own kids in the background hollering. But at least they with her. Y'all comments crack me up. Hold on. It could be a little thing. And it's very rarely that thing. It just be that thing to let everything out. And then the wrong person catch it on the right tag. All right. The house theft issues on her IG. But yeah, we've been talking about this. And then somebody even did a video I saw. They were interviewing one of the judges that had been presiding over a deed theft or several deed theft cases. And it was kind of like whistleblowing. And he was saying, yeah, no, we're all told to ignore because these older homes that have been passed down from, they said, especially from Caribbean dissenting people and Black people, they don't feel like they deserve it. So they are ignoring the law and they're allowing the deed thefts to stand. It was a video I saw. Oh. Okay. I just read your private chat. It's okay. He can keep calling back every day with the same question. I might be helping him. He was talking about the caller, saying it was the same person from yesterday. It's okay. We might be helping his mental health. Us answering the phone might be keeping him from shooting some shit up. So, once again, if you'd like to call in, 973-862-8866. Giddy gonna put the number up. Tisha is more worthy of a guest. Okay. We can put them all on. We can get them all. Calling all, calling. I am the caller of all ladies. Thank you, Jet Black Straight. Thank you for that. You see how this show is a collective work of art? All right. What else had I sent you, Giddy? Did I send you anything else? All right. So I just got a text from the t-shirt guy. Everything from this person will be completed by Wednesday the 4th. So I asked, is there a deadline for adding to this order? He said no. He has extra items in-house, which I don't know what that means. Because I mean, wait, let me see. No, I mean, what's the latest we can add to this order and still have it delivered by the 4th or the 5th?
So Jonesy, we have the Teddy Riley clip. Do you want to run that one?
Okay, yeah, give me 1 second. Because I'm telling y'all right now about these t-shirts. This is too much for me. And I don't even enjoy it. This is the aspect of monetizing that I don't do well with. And maybe it's ADD or maybe it's just old bitch don't care. All I know is if you guys want merch, this is the first call, last call. Let it be the end call for all merch. If you want a Jonesy tee, if you want a Jonesy hoodie like this, or if you want a Pink Champ tee or a Pink Champ hoodie, I'll go get the hoodie just so y'all can see. This is it. This is it. Cherry Plate, this is it by the Doobie Brothers. Make no mistake when you are.
To listen to Apple Music, you'll need to accept the latest privacy agreement.
This is it. It goes up a past that. Make no mistakes. You ready? This is it. You got to move on. This is it. Last call. Forever. For the Jonesy tees, Jonesy in the morning tea. Or if you want this on a hoodie, this is the last motherfucking call. Last call at the bar. The hoodie. This is it. Make no mistake when you buy. This is a Pink Champ hoodie. Now, I'm going to show you the t-shirt, and there's a little difference. The t-shirt, if you notice the champagne glass on the t-shirt, is different than the hoodie. Okay? So your hoodie is not going to look like this. Your hoodie is going to look like this. Because I said while I'm ordering, it needs to be uniform. So the t-shirts and the hoodie, t-shirt and my panties on, are going to look like this one. Unless you want it in white. This is a big one too. Oh, this is big. Who is all? What size is this? This is a 2X. Unless you want white. T-shirt and my hoodies on. All right, that's it. That's it. That's all. And this one, I think, so this white one might look, this is the logo we're going with, basically. This is the logo we're going with now. The one with the darker champagne. These are some leftovers I had from the 90s girls. So specify, I think this might be the only, when I look, I'll go now and look and see. This is it. Got to move forward. This is it. No one can tell you who you are. Two XL white pink tees I have right now. And medium black and a 2XL black now in the house. Hi, sweet kitty cat. You come down here when mommy works now? That ain't got nothing to do with the new order that I put in with these people's names who I said earlier in class. All right. But you have to rent out a studio. Shit, I'll be damned. The cheap Zoom thing won't fly. For who's Zooming? Who's Zooming who? Pamela, I'm about to fuck you up. You about to be out the room. Stop. You interrupting the class. That's not how things work. Who's renting out? Who's doing all of that? Well, let me just tell you this. If you're referring to Pink Champs, I have a whole operation. It's got real money behind. We have a full expanded set. It's amazing. So shut up and settle down before we kick you out this motherfucking live. Grayson said, I need 2XL hoodie and shirt, Jonesy in the morning. All right. Just, nigga, you email me already. So just put it in the thing. Old bitch don't care. Put it on the tee. Paul Marone, are you new to the show? I love you a little bit. I don't know yet. I feel a little threatened. Maybe we might have but I like your style. It's just like out of turn. I don't know. It's comfortable dissension.
So, Julie,
yes.
I don't know if you got the text too, but our friend Carmen sent the text. She says she needs it in a tank top for the gym.
Which one?
She wasn't specific. She said she needs one of those shirts for a tank top. I think she wants Jonesy in the morning. So that's another thing you gotta look at.
I love, so she's watching. Hey, Carmen, hey. For you, anything, sis. Oh, Carmen, did you see the video of yourself dancing at the white party? Ask her, Giddy. She was getting down. Big R, yes. So I found some 2XXT Pink Champ tees in white and one in black. But you didn't ask for that. I think you asked for the hoodie. So I was saying, because the man with the merch, the new merch person that can fulfill the order that the other person wasn't, which is why we're going to have different different texture, said that they will be, she said, nope, I got to show it to you, Carmen. She said they will be, Giddy got the video. You could play the video. And you'll see us. He's going to play the video. This is our white party. By the way, guys, if you want to join us, Jack and Jill, the Bergen Catholic chapter, Jack and Jill, next Saturday, March 7th, we're having our event called Glow, one night, all white. And so we're opening it up. We've never done that before. We've always kept it Jack and Jill adjacent with like the sororities and the 100 Black men and such, right? But we're opening it up for the first time this year. And I'm the social chairperson. So if you do come, you better fucking not act like Pomeroon. Act accordingly. Bring your bougie. Bring your I'm better than snooty nose up. Okay? But you still got to drop it like it's hot. So we had video. I took video at the last one. Thank God for the video. And Carmen, who is a mutual friend of me and Giddy, she's in my chapter. And she was getting down for the crown. We'll put the flyer up if you guys want to buy tickets. I'll be right back. It's getting hot in here. I'm gonna have to take this hoodie off.
I'm playing it right now, but she said it shall not be televised. Well, Carmen, on the Jonesy Morning Show, we have to televise.
Everything is televised. That's Ted's mom. Black elegance, y'all. That's Dr. Baines. And Dr. Shanae. This is a power room. Is that Tisha? I think that's Tisha jumping up. That's Frank. Is that Tisha right there?
Oh, you like that?
Come on, Clarissa.
Everybody do the bus.
So much money in this room. I mean, that wonder.
It's starting now. It's the same feeling I always seem to get about, girl. There's no mistaking. I really like it.
There she go. There you go, Carmen, baby. Ah, look at her. She's down. There she is. Hey. That's Margaret. That's Mother Margaret. We got you, Carmen Vega. And this year it's gonna be that, then some. So here's the flyer if you guys want to buy tickets. And like I was saying, money in the room, not meaning thinking you're gonna come in and rob somebody, because that's never gonna happen. Because you know. But money in the room in that people of our age that's trying to do business and have business, right? This is the room you want to be in. And this is an opportunity for you to meet people and them to meet you and you to smooth and, so have your shit together. Tickets a little pricey. Not really. It's a decent price for open bar and food and all that. $150. But it's going to be in Edgewater. DJ Ted Smooth, the lovely ladies of Allure, Monifa. And again, it's not no concert where we're going to make you guys stop dancing so we can sing. No. It's Ted Smooth doing his thing, going from Lauryn Hill into It's Been Too Long, You've Been Gone. And then all of a sudden you look up and Monifa's actually there singing it like that. Produced by me. And so
Carmen said we're a mess, but we're helping her get through the morning.
Oh, and thank you, because you're helping us get through the morning with Move Like That. So we'll take the flyer and stuff. If you want to go to Eventbrite and put in Glow. And Big R said, check your Zelle. Okay. He's out there. You can ring my Zelle. Ah, I like it. Georgiana, I got your order. Okay. Okay. All right. I got it. We doing business. Thank you, Big R. I got you. So this will be next Saturday night. Hopefully you guys will, it's a cute vibe. It's where you're supposed to be. It's where you want to be, boy. Right? 150 is the going rate at this time. You get a lot more. And then Cheryl, who popped in, my hair girl, Cheryl, she's donated all her decorating services because, of course, Jack and Joe, all this is going to charity, Jack and Joe Foundation that works with the children. So we don't, Jack and Joe, Bergen Catholic, we do not keep any of the money, any of the proceeds, right? We're just doing the Lord's work and trying to provide a good time. So come if you want to. It sells itself. All right, moving on. We were about to talk to listen to Teddy Riley. I said this before. I said all these artists got all these stories because back in the day, nobody wanted to talk about shit. You know why? Because everybody was trying to save a favor, save a relationship. And now we have a certain age that we like, shit, it ain't pan out. I might as well tell all. Here he is talking about Keith Sweat.
Waited so long to tell my truth because I let everybody tell their stories, and most of them were not the truth. Like Keith Sweat and myself. Do you know I never got paid for the album?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But my name is on there, right?
Yeah.
So somebody gonna pay.
So still to this day, you never got paid.
Never made a royalty. All I got was
so what happened? Like, did you holler at him like, yo, where's my check?
I did, and he told me he never got paid neither, which I find it hard to believe.
Yeah, come on. I know Keith got a check from that. But you produced a lot of
He's
those
sitting
records.
lovely. I am too, but he's sitting lovely. But I'm not sitting lovely from a Keith Sweat album.
Wow. What are some of the songs he produced for Keith Sweat? This is the catalog. Yeah.
I want that baby.
He did a book. He never told the truth about me, or how we worked in the studio and what I came up with. You know, it's so crazy. The first 100, maybe 200,000 records of his album, my name wasn't on the album.
Oh, wow. So why not?
I guess him and his partner, they forgot about me.
Did you do the royalty splits like the publishing paperwork?
Well, when you trust in a person who calls you their little brother, this my little brother, that's my little brother, that's my little brother, my little brother. But I kind of go back to what T-Pain say, trust no one, trust no one.
Nah, that's
and
real.
Get your business and stand on it, because the little you my friend and you my brother and all of that stuff,
I go out the
out
window.
the door.
That's crazy, man. So like, did y'all relationship kind of deteriorate?
Still my brother. I'm a forgiving child of God.
It ain't too late though. I feel like it's not too late to cut a check. Like, no, I feel like Keith should still like, yo, man.
No, it's not Keith. It's Warner Brothers.
If you had to put a number on it, how much you think Warner Brothers owe you from the Keith Sweat project?
If you go back to all the way back to 1985, and I'm a 5-point producer, it's pretty good amount of money.
I feel like they owe you at least like 10. I'd say like 10 million at least.
We have to get a definitely account, because the thing about it is, against the law to put somebody on something
and not paid.
They have to come up with something, because they have my name on the album since then. You can't do things and think you can just roll like it's okay.
Right.
You have to take accountability.
I can't wait to read this book.
So a lot of y'all posting your comments. I wish you'd call in 973-862-8866 so I didn't have to read each one back, because it's scrolling and I'm missing it and having to go back. Hey, cousin Ashley. Hey, boo, hey. So somebody said that he have an agent. To my understanding, Gene Griffin was like the Big Red. Remember Big Red from the was it the 5 Heartbeats? was the Big Red of back then, 80s, and he was his manager, and he's the one that supposedly stole from Teddy. So all of Teddy's shit probably that he was supposed to get probably went from Keith Sweat to Gene Griffin if he was still in play. Because during the whole 80s, everybody in Harlem knew that Gene Griffin owned Teddy Riley. You know who I'd love to talk to for more reasons in this show is Dougie, because he was right there. He was right there. He's best friends with like Teddy Riley, and he also was friends with Gene. He would know, but he may not tell. He may not be one of these in the season where they want to talk now. Some niggas are still holding on for that big, see, I kept your secrets to the grave. Thank you for coming back and giving me this big, because that's really what it's all about. Niggas are telling now because they're like, all right, it's last call at the bar, and I never got the big. So they're talking. And then you hear from the Blackstreet Boys, and not just when, it's convenient. Like, I'm friends with Eric, and throughout the years, he would whisper things, but, he needs his job and invested his time and money and legacy and brand into Blackstreet. So he can't go rabble rousing, but throughout the years, I've heard things from him. So, like, the thing you complaining about, then you kind of turn around and do similar shit. So maybe it's the way of the world, and we shouldn't all be surprised. Maybe it's just the way of the business, and we shouldn't be surprised. But it damn sure is good watching. Ha ha! It's good watching to see folks that you feel have more than you and have been positioned to look like their life is perfect. It's good watching to see that that's not the case and that they bleed like we bleed, right? Right? You guys don't have to all speak at once. My dad's back in the spiritual realm of the chat. I'll tell you how I know later. But it's good watching. And that doesn't make us bad. That doesn't make us crabs in a barrel. That makes us human. That makes us human. And if they would have had these conversations and interviews when they were more relevant, right? They could have potentially saved the people watching them, looking up to them, from mistake making of their own. Maybe. Way Out Jack said she's tired of hearing about these situations, about the experiences and the fraud. Oh, and it was just getting good for me. Right. Gene Griffin was the first Suge Knight, the first Big Red, the first. Shout out to all the AKAs in here. Hey, Courtney. Hey. No, not reparations. This is funny. Y'all be the best part of my morning. Somebody said, Michael Bivins. Don't throw Mike Bivins' name in the mix. That they did the same thing that was done to them. Yup. What I'm posting right there. And the labels, yup. That's backed by mob money. Mm-hmm. You know what, Mo Better Radio? Look what Mo Better just put. Forget the t-shirt. Can I buy the wig so we don't ever have to see it again? And now I'm going to wear it tomorrow. You're not on tomorrow. You're so funny. You're so funny, Jonesy. I'll take the wig off. But if so, you're going to have to wait until I finish out the bathroom. I can end the show now at 10 and take the wig off. Mo Better is starting trouble, y'all. Mo Better is teasing me. Dougie is the Switzerland of rap. Right. He don't never want no problems. But he's definitely a talker. And I can get it out of him. It's just that this is why me and him don't talk a lot. You know why? Because when we talk, neither of us have the 10 hours that the callers want to be. We have literally been on the calls for like 10 hours. And don't even feel away. Like he doing what he doing over on his side. I'm doing what I have to do on my side, whether that be picking up kids or cooking dinner or whatever. And the talk is just goes from, oh, wow, I forgot to tell you. I ran into so-and-so. Then that goes into something. Then it's, Oh, wait, you know what's coming on TV? What's that movie? What's that name? Like, it just goes. So unless me and him both got that type of time, it's a quick text. You alive? Kids okay? And that be it. But when I do see him, like all my old friends, it's like a hug that's telling. Y'all saw my Dougie hug this summer. Charlie. This is hip hop said. What I hate is they be beefing over this money and then be on tour together. Right. But maybe the beefing is what gets them to come to sense to do the tour. Teddy Riley thinks he's better than Babyface. He's crazy. Musically or professionally? I mean, music professionally or personally better than Babyface? Oh, I don't want to eat ice cubes and fuck my teeth up. But thank you, boo. I think I'm good now. I turned the heat off too. Don't let me forget to turn it back on and then the pipes be froze. Miss Jones was the first melanated woman that had a morning radio show on a hip-hop platform. We might be able to say the first Black woman that had a morning. I don't know no others. She paved the way and opened up the lane like Bobby Brown and Ja Rule. Thank you. But thank you. Look at me correcting shit. Thank you. Moving on. That wig screams July barbecue. Child, it's screaming Juneteenth. All I need is strawberry soda to match the red in there. It's the best I had to offer. And look though, a bitch color coordinated. And then I had to tell the story behind it. What is this clip?
That is the Flavor Flav clip.
Oh, listen to this, guys. Just something I thought was cool.
Right the fuck no, because it never pays to be a jerk, but it does pay to be a queen. Because we all saw the U.S. men's team and the administration be like, hey, women's hockey. Look what happened. Flava Flav comes out and says the U.S. women's hockey team wants a real celebration and invite. I'll host them in Las Vegas, do some nice dinners and shows and good times. I'm sure I can get a hotel and airline to help me out here and celebrate these women for real, for real. That's an ally right there. Oh, excuse me. Alaska Airlines joins the chat. Let's chat. Don't mind if I do, says Resorts World. Resorts World Las Vegas would be honored to host the entire USA hockey team. We'll provide the hotel rooms, meals, any amenity they're interested in, including an amazing spa treatment. Amika coming in saying, we're going to send over some products for the queens. StubHub slides into the DMs with, we've got the tickets to Vegas shows covered. And they've even got a glam squad. Now, Mr. Flav, I would love to know what airlines and hotels support this endeavor and support our women's hockey team, because I have a lot of travel coming up this year and I want to support the brands who support us. Thank you for that, man.
So the reason why that struck my soul probably is because I'm moving around in that same energy as you guys saying they all be beefing and then they wind up on tour together, right? But if they would get together and just put out there what they needed, right, they'd get things and they wouldn't have to be fighting. If they use their brands wisely, right, then we wouldn't even have to experience watching our favorite groups fall out. Like me personally, I would love to see and I'm going to pull this up. Or maybe I'll just send it to Giddy and let him pull it up for real. I have my dream lineup. My dream lineup actually came to fruition and I missed the whole show. It was Jodeci, SWV, and I don't know who else was on it. And I didn't care. But that was my dream lineup and I fucked around. All right, Giddy will get it up. But I feel like if Flavor Flav can get all those boys to the yard, And Teddy, you know, you have to own your part in things too, Teddy. Yes, Nikki Blue, we are the elders now. Thank you, Millennial, about the wig, the frames, and the door knocker. The door knocker. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Nikita, thank you for liking the wig. See? This ain't for everybody, but it's for everybody. Yeah, no one has said anything about my retro YSLs. I put prescription frame. I found these on, I think, Etsy many years ago. Do y'all remember these? If you was really, really about that life in the 80s, I'm going to say 82 through like maybe even 90, my classmate Sharon, what's her last name? I can't remember Sharon's last name, but she had these in like every color, and her shit was as thick as mine back then. If you know, you know. This is my ideal. Like, thank you, Giddy gonna get it. That was a very nice blast from the past. And we all know the ending was somewhat tragic. And it ended too soon, right? So, yeah, down my heart. Down my heart. Now, who was young enough back then to think that you would actually be the girlfriend of one of the boys? I was not. I was, I think, in college. But who out there? Yeah, I heard they're in Africa living their best lives now. But there were some things, because, you know, we didn't get enough of them. I don't think we got a second or a third album. If we did, we didn't really. We thought that they would be another new addition. We thought that we would grow. I thought that they would grow up with my next generation of, you know what I mean? Right. Jet Black Straight, keeping it real in the chat. Come on with it. I would have sung at your wedding. Still might. YouTube stole my original handle. Says she is here for the bullshit and drops this in the chat. Probably both. Probably both, or maybe the Academy or whoever it was that was giving them the awards, maybe they requested all three. It's usually the white people that let the black people know they can stop the infighting before the black people stop killing each other. Permission granted by Whitey, aka 2520s. Yes, Jonesy in the AM. Remember that? That was the name of my show when I was in Philly for the first time. This feels close to that. This feels familiar to that. Yeah, mommy bars, me too. We didn't know they were Muslims either. Hakeem was mine. They had a tragic ending. Well, not personal. Well, they had some family issues happen, but they didn't die. Nothing like that. It was just, you know, professionally and then personally. I remember watching it on either Unsung or Unscripted. One of the Uns. I saw it. And I was like, that's what happened. But I'm glad that, again, you can have a very full, complete, fulfilling life after you leave the industry. Your life does not necessarily fall apart if you don't wind up in the industry with plaques and statues and awards and, you know, mansions and all of that. I actually admire my friends that have talent that I went to high school with. A lot of them could sing and put that shit all in one compartment and moved on with their lives. And right now, they're getting a check today. It's called a pension. And they are taken care of. I was born in 88. I know that was a fire era. I see what was out then. They did have it. They had it, you know, it wasn't. The tragedy, I think it was the father did something with the label and messed up the deal or something. I can't, let me ask this raggedy back talking chat. Chat will tell me. Because I saw it on unsung or undone or not undocumented. I was going to say undocumented. Stupid. No. Chat won't tell me. Chat, what was the bad thing that happened to the group called The Boys? Something happened, like they fell out with the father, or they found out the father was taking the money, or the father. What happened with them? The Boys, BOYZ. It's still thinking. Thank you, Follow Me 215. Thank you for following me. It says, you're talking about The Boys, the late 80s R&B group behind Dial My Heart, Lucky Charm. Taj, Kyrie, Bilal, and Hakeem. Here's what happened. They were managed by their father, Joe. As they got older and the group's success started slowing down in the early 90s, tensions grew behind the scenes, especially around money and management control. I told you. In the early 90s, the brothers filed a lawsuit against their parents. So I told you it was something. So to me, this is tragic, right? Alleging financial mismanagement of the group's earnings. The claim was that large amounts of their income had been mishandled or improperly controlled. Their father denied wrongdoing, but the legal dispute caused a major family fracture. The combination of financial disagreements, lawsuits within the family, creative label changes, and the natural shift as they got older, because now you're missing the window of cuteness, because that was a huge part of it. It wasn't some scandal like crime or anything dramatic in the streets. It was more of a family's plus money plus control situation. See, this is what I'm talking about with chat. Why are you referring to something like in the streets? Like, do your chat talk to y'all like that? Like, to me, that felt like a little, like you meeting me where I'm at, kind of. But I look to you to be better than. You're supposed to be like leveling me up. Not, it wasn't anything dramatic in the streets. It was more of a family plus money plus control. Because now it's put in the plus sign. To me, that's a clap. Family plus money plus control situation, which unfortunately is common with young artists managed by parents, like New Edition, the Jacksons. They later reunited in adulthood and have performed together again, but that early 90s lawsuit is what people usually refer to when they talk about what happened with the Boys. Okay, there you have it. The kid be knowing. I just can't be remembering. All right, let's see what you guys have to say. Can't have salt and pepper without spin. That's a fact. But which spin? The original spin? Or Kenny Anderson's spin? Ulysses said that the Boys used to come by the supermarket he used to work at. Crazy was another single, yeah. Did I get a chance to check my email yet? Michael? My order? What about the tragedy with the lead singer of High Five? Yup. I like the way kiss me when we're playing the. So you know what? Oh, I don't know whatever happened to Another Bad Creation. You want me to give it a go with chat? Might as well try. Let's see. Thank you, my G. Whatever happened to Another Bad Creation? Oh, look, chat said my G and put an emoji with a smirk. Now you taking it back for real. That's what chat just said. Y'all don't believe me? I'm going to show you. Little smart ass chat. Fuck chat up. One day. Look at this. My G. And put a little smirk. Now you taking it back for real. Here's what happened. They blew up fast, 91 to 92. They were like the little brothers of New Edition, but edgy. Puberty and industry politics hit. Their voices changed. The cute kid image didn't age well once they got older. Bivens shifted focus to Boys to Men. Internal disagreements started happening. Chat is shady. My chat is motherfucking shady as hell. Because how you know? I mean, I guess you're supposed to, but I don't know. I just feel away. Like, man, Bivens shifted focus to Boys to Men. Label contract issues. The sound had changed by the time their second album, It Ain't What You Wear, Is How You Play It, in 1993 dropped. Promotion wasn't as strong and sales were weaker. They then broke up with Bivens and Motown. Some members felt they weren't properly supported once the kid phenomenon waved slow. They should have went to Jermaine Dupri. Yeah, some moved into business and production over the years. Some pursued solo music. There have been reunion performances. Marlis Mark passed away after being shot in 2015. So it was more growing up, changing voices, industry evolution than one dramatic collapse. Okay. All right. Then it said, and low-key, that era was full of child acts who didn't own their business. And once the machine moved on, so did the spotlight. Yeah. Do you see what chat asked me at the end? You asking because you in nostalgia mode or you analyzing industry patterns? How you asking me the questions, nigga? You chat. Do you see that? How you asking? Now, if I go back and say, mind your business, you're doing too much and you know I'm working, then I'm doing too much. This is all too much. All of it, all. Which brings me to this. Hands down, Jermaine Dupri owns and will forever, in my mind at least, own the child star lane, right? Do y'all remember the reality show? What's the name of the reality show Jermaine Dupri had going on in like 2019? It was a reality competition. I used to love that show. Jonesy and chat made up. Y'all argue like an old married couple. Was it not the game? What was it called? Jermaine Dupri's the rap game. The rap game. I love that bitch so much. And that was a show that me and my kids used to make appointment watching for. When I could see my kids sitting down and watching something together or actually going, Jalen, hurry up, rap game's about to come on. That brought memories of growing up when we didn't have VCR, so you couldn't record something or rewind something. You had to literally have your butt at the table in the kitchen watching it at that particular time, or you fucking missed it, right? And then you had to wait 8 weeks for repeats, right? You guys remember. So to watch my sons want to watch it in real time brought memories, a good feeling to me. So I would come and watch it with them. And then I got involved. And then there was a show right after with the cheer squad from like Tennessee, someplace. It wasn't called Bring It. No, that was a movie. What was it called? They were back and back. Cousin Ashley. So you understand. And it was so dope. Like my kids would have their favorite picked out, who was going to get kicked off, who would make it to the next round before the show. It was magical watching. And then COVID happened and we came out of COVID and they were grown up. Literally. It was called Bring It. The rap game with my daughter too. She put, yup, the rap game. The rap game, that's the best thing Jermaine Dupri did TV-wise. Yes, that's where Lotto got introduced. That's why I'm like, that can't be the same Lotto. That can't be that same little girl with the freckles and doing all of this and all of that. And it is Dancing Dolls. No. Dancing Dolls. It was Dancing Dolls. It wasn't Bring It. It was Dancing Dolls. Yup. And I like that show too. I'm from New York. Miss Jones did Hot 97 Radio here. I grew up on. Oh, okay. Yup. But her name was Mulatto. So now I got confused when I saw a Lotto showing skin. and all the things. And I was like, okay, but we never, did y'all think that those kids would the ones I thought would make it wound up not making it? Like Lotto, in my opinion, wasn't really maybe supposed to make it. I don't think she was the most talented. I think that either she had parents that were determined and to make a lot out of nothing and ran with that shit. Ran with all the TV clips and ran with the Jermaine Dupri affiliation. I don't even remember if Lotto won. I don't even remember. It doesn't matter because guess what? She won in life. Applause. She won in life. And that dancing show, the show was bringing, but the group was the Dancing Dolls. Okay, all right. So what? Okay, I used to love that, but that country accent, Debbie Allen knockoff, head of the dancing school, and be like, now what the hell was that you did? Do you know everybody? So you meet no, because she was not giving Effie. She was giving this auntie. What the hell was that out there you was doing? Do you know how much money and how much time your teammates have put and their parents have put into getting y'all here? And that's the type of bullshit y'all try. Don't come back here with that no more. She was that. She was that on TV. And the network let it fly. They said, fly, young bird, fly. Oh, I look forward to that. And then the mothers tried to have a little action in it too. I wasn't necessarily mad at the moms trying to get a little scene activity. Me and J.I. the Prince mother from the rap game interned at Hotnet in 2016. Really? How old was the mother to be interning? Was she interning? Was 2016? Somebody got to do something. Let me ask Chad. Look, when in doubt, ask Chad. Chad, what year did Jermaine Dupri's The Rap Game air? Because was that why she interned? She was trying to get both. Yup, 2016. That's a mom I love. That's a motherfucking mom. Giddy, where's the applause at, Giddy? This bitch worked the system. It aired January 1st. If she interned in 2016, that means she knew in 2015, probably 2014, that Jermaine was coming out with a show and she was going to try and get her kid on. So while I'm doing that with him, and I'm going to let him go do his Dupree thing, I'm going to concurrently set us up at home in New York. So whether you win or you lose, mommy's in the system. She's going to meet some people and you're going to have to, oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. That's a plan. That's a motherfucking plan. Lotto was managed by her father during the rap game. And she has talked about dispute with her father being her manager in current days. All right, Matthew. The show was also produced by Queen Latifah, the rap game, probably in name only. They probably thought that would help it get to network. That's how that goes. That's Not Grilled Cheese. Oh, That's Not Grilled Cheese. What's this channel about? A whole lot of bullshit. Very little facts. Borderline fun. Owning our grown. Talking loud and saying nothing. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. Queen Diana, that was her name. Coach D wore that motherfucker out. She had them girl. Everybody needs to be in therapy right now. I want to see the documentary of that shit. Oh, maybe I'll bring them to Pink Champs. Grayson Media, who is my media partner this month, can you please locate some of the dancing dolls and invite them to be a guest on Jonesy's Pink Champs, please? Throw in Women's History Month, rigmarole. Thank you. That's Not Grilled Cheese. We just be Jonesy over here. We talk about everything. It's official, fan. Okay, good. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Welcome. That's Not Grilled Cheese. Did you make sure you liked before you actually knew if you did? Could you subscribe, please? Thank you before you go. Oh, Lotto did say her dad steals from her and tells people. I can't. She's in the Illuminati. Well, what else is a dad supposed to do? Damn it. Y'all be wanting too motherfucking much from a nigga sometimes. Shit. That is something else we do in here, not grilled cheese. We have fake props. We have real props too. Not grilled cheese. Let me just bring you up to speed on how bitch almost died. This is an electrical outlet thing that I had next to my bed. Look, this bitch caught on fire. The red thing that you're seeing right there is the imprint from my bed sheets. My bed caught on fire, but I didn't die. So I keep this up here as a reminder that God is not done working with me yet. And I'm here because he wants me here, right? So that's how I excuse the slander. Also, that's saying God kept me alive, right? Because of this. And then this turned into a prop. This is not just God's proof of my life. It's when I do my impersonation of Jennifer Hudson. Because in my opinion, that show is unwatchable. But out of all the shows, the talk shows on TV led by Black women, how the hell is hers still on air? I love Effie like everybody else, but got to be more careful. Want to sing? Because then she always got her microphone in the sofa ready to battle everybody. So just to bring you up to speed on what we be doing over here sometimes. Sometimes. And we hope that you enjoy it. And tell your friends. They have their own network that the Dancing Dolls still come on. They do. Oh, they do? I think you'd be a great judge for the show The Voice. I probably would. Thank you. I probably would. Remember when X Factor was the shit and they had that young girl, Rachel Crow, on there singing Etta James, and they had her take down that young rapper? I thought both of them would go far. All of the dolls are online. Garcelle, thank you. Hey, Jones, if you were a rapper, what would your name be? I don't know. I used to think I was rapping. They used to call me Pepper Pig. Why? Peppa Pig? No, Pepper Pig. Hello, I'm Peppa Pig. Remember Peppa Pig? I do. On them snow days where the daycare was closed for Che, and I would literally place him in front of that Peppa Pig, and Peppa Pig and Little Bill would keep him going. Lil Bill. And then, wait, I just switched a whole bunch of conversations, but my memory came back to Che watching Lil Bill for hours on end. Lil Bill. One day, I explained to him why he didn't have grandparents. His grandparents stayed at school, and I had to explain that his grandparents were in heaven and that his grandmother's name would have been Grandma Alice. And he started going, Alice the Great, Alice the Great, Alice the Great, Alice. Alice the Great, Alice the Great, Alice the Great, Alice. And then I realized that he saw Alice the Great on the Little Bill show. And connected it to his own sleep in peace, Alice grandma. So they on TikTok too. All right, Grayson, look, everybody's doing the hard work for you, Grayson. Grayson never even agreed to do it. Grayson, come on, Grayson. Grayson gonna get it. No, that's Giddy. Chat represents its own personality or signs, but I don't know. It's something. It's something about the chat. Chat been giving it right back to me lately. So lovely. Hey, Marquis. Hey. But really, in all trueness, the reason why this shit caught on fire is because I should never have had the electric heater plugged into it. So it goes up the wall. So you plug it into the wall down here, and it goes up the wall. So you don't have to go behind your bed or behind your couch, right? I have one over there still behind the couch. I don't plug the heater in it. The heater's plugged into the wall. So that was my bad. But still, people have died from less. My mattress has the whole matching burn in it, but it didn't burn all the way through. And I said, that's only but for the grace of God. So if you really believe that, stop talking about one of his children or all of them, Mary and J. Hud. God knows my heart. Down my heart. You said the reindeer horns would go great with that wig. Too bad. You guys already shamed me enough. I can't wait to rip this wig off when I turn off. Cousin Ashley is so stupid. Hold on, Effie. This time you're going too far. Lay off, Effie. This time I something. And then look, this is the scene between her and Curtis was supposed to love me. Didn't. And she goes, how does it go? All I remember is the other girl coming in going, I don't have no time for this shit. I've seen enough fights in this business. This is between all of you. This is none of my affair. And then she go, yeah, spin her around. Well, it's between you two. Ain't nothing. It ain't right. It ain't right. All you. This is none of my affair. Yeah. Well, it's between you two. You've been late, you've been there, you've been there all the time. And she goes, I don't self-absorbed. Watch, I'm about to do the whole thing for you and wrap this show up. Hold on, just give me a few. Chat, give me the lyrics to the song in Dreamgirls where Effie and Curtis and the whole group fall out. Maybe it's Effie's got pain or Effie's got to go. I don't want to stay around this. Not that one. No, look, here go chat. I can't provide the full lyrics, but I know exactly the moment you talk about. Bitch, no, you don't. That's not the moment. No, nigga, that's not the moment. The one where she goes, I don't, where she's fighting with the girl. They kick her out the group. That song. The beginning of it. Not I'm not going. The beginning of it. The ramp up. It's all over. It's all over. Yup. But I need the lyrics. Yes, that's it. All right, you did good, chat. You did good. But and she goes, now, yes, you are. And she goes, now let me tell you something. You've been late, you've been fat and getting fat. You've been late, you've been mean and getting fatter all the time. And then she goes something, I got pain. Effie, we all got pain. Effie, we've all got pain. That was, I'm going to find the lyrics. Me, Little Bill, and Peppa motherfucking Pig. And y'all better not leave. I see y'all falling off. Like it before you go, if you must. But somebody has to stay. Tracy! I got the power. Yes, I remember Wonderama. Hello? Sherelle. Yeah, we got the pink mics. Asia got me this and the pink headphones. Or Asia got me the headphones and I got the mic. But we don't even use it. The wig has a show of its own. It starts at noon. So stupid. Thank you, though, Nia. I don't want to stay around this. And then the lights in this business. This is between all of you. None of my affair. Yeah, what's for lunch? I didn't get no more Cash Apps, no more Zells, no whose child is this? Jonesy and the chat fight like a married couple. Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh yeah, we didn't do the birthdays. The song is going to be in my head, and I got to find it. You know why? Because I played Dina Jones. Syracuse, New York, the Landmark Theater held auditions for a revival of Dreamgirls. This is back when I went to Syracuse. So I went into the town, little college girl, and I auditioned. And I kind of felt that I was going to get it when the director kept asking me to sing Cheryl Lee Ralph songs. He was like, do you know any songs from the original Dreamgirls? And I knew, and I had prepared because I was trying to make it. And I got the role of Dina Jones. Yep. So what was my line? Something. I'm going to find it. I will have it. Matter of fact, I might as well find the shit now. So chat's not going to do it. Chat be hating. Oh, y'all, Wells Fargo in for merch. Thank you. Make sure y'all get them orders in by, I don't know. I said tomorrow, but I got Claudette. Thank you. Thank you, Flip's mom. Thank you, Rolf. Claudette again. I can tell the merch orders. Anita, thank you. I can tell the merch orders from the others. Thank you, Ashley. Ashley just gave me some lunch money. Thank you guys so much. And we're going to get the merch is on its way. Let me see what they said. I asked them, how late can I hold this open? Because I don't want to hold up. I don't want to hold up their shit. They've seen enough in this business. Hold on. None of my affair, yeah, but it's between me two. I'm as much a part of this group as anybody else, and I'm tired. I'm tired of all the damage it's making us. Then it goes up. That was I love that song from Dreamgirls. Oh, Tati B is texting. Hey, Tati B, what's going on? Where is it about the t-shirts? Okay, so y'all can have the delivery. If y'all order, he said y'all can order up until Tuesday, and we'll get the stuff on the 5th. Or how about we push it to, let's just push it to tomorrow so we can stay on for the 4th. And if I get it on the 4th, I'll send it out on the 4th. How about that? So let's aim for a deadline for merch. Everybody have your money in and email me there, bookingjonesy@gmail, your size and which shirt you want. This is the t-shirt. It's the logo of the show. You can get this in a hoodie or a t-shirt, or you can get the Pink Champ stuff. I didn't take it back to the room. Pink Champs hoodie or the t-shirt. And I have it in pink. I have it in white and black. Should we get white hoodies too? White Pink Champ hoodies? I don't know. You tell me what you want. Put in your order. If you want it, I'm not ordering no bulk of nothing though. I keep telling you, I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. I don't want to be the merch lady. I'm already the fried fish bitch today. Yeah, it's called, thank you, Chachi and me. It's called It's All Over. And now I got to look it up because I need to sing it. All right, let's see. Let me get the lyrics to It's All Over from the movie Dreamgirls.
It's All Over from the movie Dreamgirls is a song about Effie White being removed from the group. The lyrics deal with accusations of unprofessionalism, betrayal, and heartbreak. Sung by Jennifer Hudson, Beyonce, Jamie Foxx, Sharon
All
Leon,
right, you doing
and
too
Kim
much.
Robinson.
I don't care about all that. All right. Effie goes, Curtis was supposed to love me. I turned my back and find myself out on the line. You could have warned me, but that would have been too kind. I've been warning you for months to clean up your act. You've been late, you've been mean, giving all kinds of bullshit flack. That's a lie. That's a lie. It's just I haven't been feeling that well. Wait. Now, where did they go? Where'd the rest of them? All right, well, look. Since we've already thrown the monetization aspect of today's show completely out the window, then he goes, Effie, please stop excusing yourself. You've been late, you've been mean, and getting fatter all the time. Now you're lying and lying. I've never been so thin. You're lying because you're knocking off that piece who thinks she's better than everybody. She ain't better than anybody. She ain't nothing but common. And then that's when I said, now who are you calling common? You're self-indulgent, self-absorbed, non-professional. Then she goes, you, I'm calling you. The common piece he's knocking off. Then I go, now you listen to me, miss, blame it on the world. Say, I put up with you for much too long. I talked that part. And I said, I put up with your bitching. I put up with your nagging. And oh, you're screaming too. And then the other girl goes, oh, now when are you two going to stop all this fighting? And then we go, Status, Pharrell. This is between Dean and me. Yeah, well, it's between me too. I'm as much a part of this group as anybody else. And I'm tired. Effie, I'm tired of all the problems you're making us. Then she goes, I always knew you two were together. We go, what? I always knew you two were ganging up on me. Then she goes, she had nothing to do with this change. It was you. It was you, always thinking of you. And then he goes, I knew you were trouble from the start. Trouble? You were real bad trouble from the start. Then she goes, Curtis, I'm your woman. But you're getting out now. I'm not building this group to have you tear it apart. Go ahead, rant, scream, and shout. Don't worry, baby. I'll buy you out. And she goes, there's no money. You in it. And then she goes, you in it with them too, Cece? Cool it, Effie. This time you know what you've done. So they got your black ass too, huh? I said, cool it, Effie. This time you've gone too far. Oh, I can go further. And then that's when the new bitch goes, I don't want to stay around this. Who are you? I've been in the fights in this business. This is between all of you. This is none of my affair. Yeah, well, it's between you two. This new job is as much your sin. Look at me, swinger. Look at me. How much did you put out to get in? Now you watch your mouth, Miss Effie White, because I don't take that talk from no second-rate diva who can't sustain. I'm not feeling well. I got pain. Effie, we all got pain. For 7 years I sung with you. I was your sister. You were in trouble. And now you're telling me it's all over. And now we're telling you it's all over. And now I'm telling you I ain't going. It's all over. I ain't going. It's all over. And I am telling you I'm not going. That's how I feel about that damn talk show. I don't have to stay around this. What the hell just happened? What the fuck just happened? Thank you. That was like a workout. Whoo. Tracy. Whoo. That was a whole lot. I had everybody's, y'all, what is wrong with me? It's something wrong. It's something wrong, but I think it's manageable, it's leverageable, and it's definitely profitable. I've just maybe been in the wrong boxes. Maybe I've been in the wrong spaces all along. I don't know what happened. I don't even know how did we? And y'all let me go. Like, why would y'all let me go? You know, I don't want people to leave. I don't want people to leave. Somebody's got to fucking be the adult on these on the show. I was gonna say in this room, in this house, on the show. Somebody, there's got to be a safe word. Cause that was just like, it's okay to dibble dabble, ADD, blah blah blah. That right there, that was team too motherfucking much. That was a lot. Look, Miss C said, I'm hollering. Look at y'all. Y'all ain't shit, but you're all I got. So I love you. I don't even know. I can't tell you. Thank you for the claps. I don't even know. But it felt good after I did it. And you know why I know everybody's lying? Because when you're in a play, you got to know everybody's shit. So you know where you jump in. And then the original girl that they casted to play the replacement of Effie, the original girl fucking left. She left our play too. She left our play. So we had to find another. So I went and got my friend Tanae, who I went to high school with, who sings now. And she also went to Syracuse with me. And she was like, girl, I can't learn the word. I was like, all you got to do is go, I don't want to stay around this. I've seen enough fight in this business. I was like, Tanae, I will teach you, please. We go up in a few days, please, please. And then Tanae stepped in and she did it. Saved my little Dina Jones dreams. So once again, in closing, boys and girls, what did we learn today? That everybody, including Beyonce, steals everything from Jonesy because I was the first Dina Jones. Sherry Shepherd also steals all her good shit, like fighting with Chad on air. And even in my fish frying wig days, I'm color coordinated. And while the making of this shirt was plotted and born in scheming and meanness, it all turned around and me and Gina Brown are friends again. So go support my BK life. That's the line that this came from. Now, having said that, I appreciate your time, your grace. Let's give it up for Giddy, our producer, and our tech guy. You were gorgeous. My superstar rated #1 moderators, Vintage and Kim from Harlem. And the biggest stars of all, you guys, for tuning in every day, Monday through Thursday, 7 to 10, 8 to 10, 8 to 11, what's the never we is. Thank you. I appreciate you and your Cash Apps and your Zelly and your support. Being here means everything to me, because otherwise I'd be blacking out by myself and here singing 5 different parts. I don't want to stay. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great weekend. I will see. I might pop in tomorrow. I don't know. I will definitely see Pixie Diva Saturday at the Row House if you're in the area. I don't know if our party's open to the public, but you might consider the bar. I'll be there. Hosting her birthday soiree, and I'll be uptown, baby. Uptown, baby. Uptown, baby. Mommy bars. Look at you. And look, all of this without Cutwater. Charlie. Yes, it's the New York girls crazy kooky thing. And Philly got that shit too. The Philly girls would have had the outfits. They would have ran upstairs real quick and got... Philly goes so hard with everything. They always take it there. Tracy, you caught the best part of the show probably. Yeah, the wig. And you missed the story behind the hoodie and the wig. I only put this on because I had to color coordinate with this. And I only put this on because I had to go to the bathroom and I didn't have time. So when I realized this ain't going to wrap up by 8 o'clock, so wrap up what you can. You ain't got time to do no hair, no scarf, no nothing. Put that shit on, match it up with this. I'm like, but I never worn it, and it has a bad meaning behind it. And Tracy, you want me to tell you the meaning behind it? I'll stay a few minutes and tell you and the one door knocker. Because I was running downstairs and I couldn't find the other one. I ain't have time to be digging through stuff to be looking for it. Mrs. O'Wiggins took over. That is funny. Remember Mrs. O'Wiggins from the Carol Burnett show? So that's what we're going to call her, Mrs. O'Wiggins. The ADD kicked in. I knew all the, look at me, look at me. You're as much a part of this and I'm dying every time. And it would keep modulating. For 7 years I sung with you. I was just a star. You were our trouble. Now you're telling me it's all over. And we said, now we're telling you it's all over. And now I'm telling you I ain't going. It's all over. I ain't going. It's all over. I love y'all too. Shay Bella said, cause we love you, Jonesy. Just the way you want to be loved. The wig and the glasses. We are all childish as fuck. Yes, we are. Getting over here falling out of his chair from side to side. He didn't know which way to fall, but he knew he had to go somewhere. Oh. Safe word, birthdays. Okay. You need the wait, Raven's Jewelry. Jonesy, I need the merch. Please give it out again. That's what you said? Kim, can you the sizes and the prices or the
Kim went to a meeting. She's not here right now.
Oh, okay.
I'll find it and I'll pin it.
This plane is on autopilot, Tracy. I have an assistant that checks the emails. If I have time, sometimes I do. Ooh, Chachi and me. Oh, it's 111. Everybody say a prayer. That's the angel number again. And I just happened to catch it. So that means it's meant to be. Say a prayer or make a wish. All right. No cut water. And I think she did a commercial, if I'm not mistaken, for something I saw it on TV last time.
So the information is right there, pinned, but not to keep you on 100. And if you want to save this for next week, but you promised us something you haven't given us yet.
Oh, what was it?
You said that your dad's spirit was in the chat and you would explain later.
So I know that my dad is around whenever the number 151, 511, or 115 comes. And he's here again because it's 11:15. Look at that. I brought him up. You brought it up. And look at that. Look at that. So the spiritual guides told me that when the ancestors know that you're acknowledging them being present and they're trying to send you messages, right? And you start acknowledging it, saying, oh my God, my father's here. He's trying to tell me something, or he wants me to pay attention to something that just happened in that moment that you recognize that they're there. Then they come to you more often. So when I see 1111, that means make a wish or say a prayer or ask for something, because that's when it's open more for receiving. And when I see 151 or 511, because that was his number, that was his license plate number, WBN 151, and that was the number he always played in the number hole. That was his number. So, yep. So that's what the significance was. So I looked up twice today, and we were either at 151 or 115. And that's when I was able to say, you know, can you guys lock and do the super hypes? The super hypes, I got like 2,700, but you have to get like 6 figure of super hypes. But I don't think it costs you anything to give me a super. Like, Jennifer Hudson was smart enough not to marry.
Look what number we're at right now, 115. Came up again.
Saying thank you, and you're right. Look, right as I finish that, that's him acknowledging that. Yup, you right on. Yup. And Amy Brock said, do you ever feel your father with you at the radio station in the morning when you're going through your news stories? And I said, I hadn't been. She said, he wants you to know that he's there sitting next to you as he did when you were a child on Sunday mornings. And I was like, how do you know that? So he would send my sister Audrey around the corner to the diner for a newspaper, sometimes breakfast if he ain't feel like cooking, because I told you he was a chef. And then they would sit down together and go through the paper, and then they would hand me the comics and the crossword puzzle. And the 3 of us would be at the kitchen table. Mom asleep from carrying on the night before with the orange juice and vodka and all that shit. She was sleeping in, and the 3 of us would be at the table. And that is actually how I learned to do. Remember, we used to have to do current events for homework, and you had to find one local story, one national story, and one international story, and cut the article out, but put what happened in the article in your own words. Remember that? I love that we have those skills now. So I learned then what was considered a local story, what was considered a national story, and what was considered international by sitting at the table. Look, 115 again. Look at him. Look at him. Come on. So Dad, since you in here, you know I got a little zelly. No. Got a little cash app, Dad. All wigs go to heaven. You know what? Oh my God. Everybody's so funny. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys ought to do Comedy in Harlem stand-up with me on March 19th, because I'm going to plug something. I'm going to plug my shows. The Cutwater ain't even, that's what I'm saying. The Cutwater ain't even here. You need a one-woman show, Jones. You have to have the talent to pull it off. Thank you, Nick Music. Let's manifest that. Have a great weekend, Miss Britt. You too. Bye, Cousin Ashley. God is done with that wig, though. Mo Better, I'm done with you today. I'm done with you today. I need a My QB Life hoodie. Yes, we can. Oh. So Tracy, since you wasn't here, I'm going to tell you real quick how this hoodie came to be. So my girlfriend, Gina, she created this line, My BK Life. They have hats, they have towels, everything. And she came up with the idea one year where we were at our Syracuse reunion, like 6 years ago now, right? The shit blew up. Like, they're everywhere. So me and her fell out, and I knew that the new reunion was coming up and I was going to see her. So I said, I know how to get at this bitch. I'm going to get a whole bunch of t-shirts that knock off her BK Life. And I'm going to put like my AQ life, my Scorpio life, my everything. But this one is closest to BK Life, right? And I was going to wear it when I got up there so she could see me and say, how dare you steal my trademark? You can't wear that. You can't, because I wanted to get it going. Tracy, this whole thing was brought to you by Vengeance is Mine, saith the Lord. Because what happens, I get off the plane, I get in my Uber, I pull up to the student center where you got to check in. Do you know that there's a car in front of me that already had pulled up and was waiting for the people to get out? Guess who was in the car? Gina and her fucking husband. And I'm not wearing it because who's wearing it without, like, on the plane? Why would I waste it there? I needed it to be worn at that party that night. So when I ran into her, she could see that and it could be on and popping. In a way, maybe not fist fight, but definitely word exchange. That was my plan. So now I see her and her husband get out the Uber and I'm like, can't be, no. And I wasn't prepared, Tracy. So I know that I had it packed away in my carry-on. But now I'm sitting in the car and the driver's like, man, we here. You got to get out. But I'm like, I can't get out. That's fucking Gina, her husband. Like, I can't get out now. He's like, what? So she looks and she sees me. So then I get out and she goes, so we going to be mad at each other all weekend or we going to talk it out? And I was like, I don't know. But how you going? And I said hi to the husband because, you know, husbands don't get in the mess. I said, I don't know. It depends on how you're going to feel after I wear this. And I start pulling out the merch, the this in the t-shirt, the this in the tank top, all the variations of it. And she goes, where did you get that from? Who? I said, me, I made it. And I was about to turn you out all week. And I said, oh, I love that I'm getting a reaction because that's what I wanted. But now that we seem to be talking and friends, hey, boo, hey. And I hugged her. She was like, wait, what? You, what? Blew her mind. Priceless. I won in that moment. And we kind of patched up. We did. And then the next day, her husband had a heart attack, child. I forgot that part, Giddy. Her husband had a heart attack in the school center as they were selling my BK Life stuff. Heart attack or heart scare, something with the heart. All I know is he was on a gurney. Allegedly, I have to say maybe. I don't know. I saw him on the gurney. And then I saw Gina doing a lecture. I was like, you not at the hospital? She said. And I said, okay, let me mind my business. Let me mind my motherfucking business. I said, I don't want to stay around this. I've seen enough fights in this business. Oh, boy. Everybody have a good weekend. Oh, Anita. It's your birthday. You want me to play the birthday song for you? The Row House, I already said it. The Row House is going down Saturday. I just didn't know if you wanted people to come. Let's do the birthday. Happy birthday, Anita G. Happy birthday, Sunshine. Happy birthday, Eric Jenkins. And happy birthday to one more person. There's one more person we said happy birthday to earlier today. I write shit down so many places, so many. Happy birthday. If it's your birthday, now we have to put it in the chat. Happy birthday, all 5 Pisces. Y'all got a whole month of this. Yes, dance your way out. Like and subscribe. Tell a friend. Jonesy ain't going. She here. She's relocated. Thank you, Marco. Mr. Crawford. I'm bringing your stuff with this wig on. Oh, you out sick? You out sick today? You out sick today, Mr. Crawford. Okay, I was about to come up there with this wig and turn it out. Give you your merch and cuss out McGovern on the way. They told me to do it. They said this is the intimidating wig. That's that. They said this is that. That's that mom that don't care, that don't play. Dylan said, come back tomorrow, please. All right. I'll come back tomorrow, but only for like an hour. I say that shit now and be here till noon. I'll come back tomorrow at 8. Oh, are you there? Do you want me to pull up? You want me to pull up with your merch? Because the wig don't care. Look, short hair, red hair don't care. All right, I'm coming. I'm coming. And I'm coming now. And I'm going to wear this shit. My BC life. Ooh. No, because now, no, I didn't finish it. Now I have to get I keep starting the Fire Stick shit that Giddy's telling me to do because it was letting me watch it the other day. And now it's trying to make me pay. Mr. Crawford wants some action. He is the bad kid in the class that makes the two kids, he do the best man hit. He said that he don't like you. This is from him and shove you and then move out the way. Do y'all not remember that? How many fights were had that didn't really need to be had or want to be had because of best man hit? Do y'all remember best man hit? Giddy, do you remember best man hit? Best man hit is you arguing with somebody and both of y'all probably don't want to fight, but your best friend or their best friend want y'all to get this shit over, or they want to see a fight, or so they come in and hit the other person and go, that's from Tasha. And then Tasha get her ass busted. That is some New York Philly shit. Best man hit. That's Mr. Crawford. Oko's is no more. Oko's is a no-go. Oko's closed. You got to go to Afro Taco Truck. I might go there today. The Afro Taco Truck is, I don't even know the corner that the shit be on now. You want me to find out? You want to go to you said this weekend. You want me to find out where the truck is going to be? I was that kid too. How you know, Miss Jones? Half of y'all was the best man's head. Thank you, Tracy. In my hand. Mr. Crawford want all the smoke. He gonna get it today. Let me text Cliff. This is crazy. Cliff. Let me just call him instead of waiting for him. Because y'all going to have me on here all day. I'm going to look up, it's going to be 12 now, and I'm going to really need a cocktail. He's not answering. Let me leave a voice note. Cliff, real quick, what's the address for the truck? The people in my chat want to know. Make sure you get the trifecta. That's the grilled cheese with the lobster, the shrimp, and the something else in it. It's so good. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, he had to close the store. 111 again. Make a wish. Make a wish. Or say a prayer. Or maybe chat could tell me.
Jonesy.
What?
Guess who just texted the number?
Who?
My BK Life. They say I'm hollering at this story. They're in the chat. They're listening.
Good. Hi, Gina. But I was accurate. We made up. But I had it ready. You were like, yeah. I love that they're in here. So look, in the spirit of my BK Life being in the chat, maybe y'all want to place some orders for my BK Life, right? Hats, hoodies, t-shirts, towels. Or maybe my BK Life would like to be March's sponsor. Since you are a woman-owned business and it is March Women's History Month, let my BK Life either be Local Love, because y'all got so much promotion today, you might as well. Local Love, come be a sponsor, right? Or I will knock off all your shit and I will sell it on Jonesy every day. I'll sell it with my own merch. Gina, I don't play those games, Gina. Get down and lay down, Gina. I can't hear you.
Hey, Jonesy.
Yeah.
Go ahead, caller.
I'm here.
Who's that, Gina?
Go ahead, caller. Hello.
Don't pay attention to your computer.
Hollering.
This is
Gina.
I'm
hollering with this story.
So you remember how we pulled up at the same time.
So, Gina, it's like the radio. You can't pay attention to the computer. You got to pay attention to the phone because she's speaking to you when you don't hear her. Okay.
Got it.
So you remember how we pulled up, right?
Listen to me. This story has got me over here hollering because when you pulled up in this taxi.
Yeah. She's still listening to us.
I was like, wait a minute. Is this Tasha? Because we ain't speaking right now. And I want us to have a good weekend.
I said that. And then I said, in my mind, I'm like, I should be wearing the My BC Life merch. Where's my merch? Because we're not speaking. And then I opened the door and you were like, so what we doing this weekend? We fighting or we going to be friended or something like that. And then I showed you the merch and I was like, I don't know, because this is what I had planned for you. And you were like, where did you get that from? What? And I was like, we're friends now. Hey, Gina, hey.
I told, and when my husband walked up, I said, show him what you got. Show him. Because Mr. Trademark King wasn't having it.
I told y'all. Gina.
I'm like, get the cease and desist out right now.
And I knew that she would because she stands on business. That's why I did it. I have my Scorpio life, my AQ life, my all the things, girl. But I'm glad that you.
And for the record, I ain't had no heart attack. My blood sugar was low, and I passed out.
Nigga, you fucked up our reunion. You fucked up the reunion. I just want you to know that.
Listen. He didn't have no heart attack. You know that elevation up there in Syracuse is different for people who didn't go there. Come on. He didn't have no heart attack.
All right, whatever it was, it had everybody like, oh my, checking their own sugar and making sure, we wasn't gonna be there.
Right. Exactly.
They said
But
Josie
listen,
killed the man.
Let's talk about the sponsorship for Women's History Month offline. We don't have to get the people involved. But let me just say, my phone was blowing up because folks saw that hoodie on you and was like, wait a minute, we know that brand. That's not with that BC in the middle. So we'll talk about it.
And full disclosure, I've never worn any of it out. Like, it's still brand new. And I only wore it today because I had to wear this wig because I needed to take a shit, but it was going to take too long and I don't want to be late. So I said, what matches to make that make sense? That's how we got here.
TMI, my love. TMI, my love. TMI.
It's the end of the show. They know.
Yeah. But listen, let's make sure that we'll talk about the sponsorship. Thank you so much for the promo. We appreciate it, and can't wait to give you a hug.
Love you, Gina. Bye, Steve.
Love you too, baby.
All right.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
That's the best. Now that's the way you end the show. And more importantly, people are watching. And look, y'all be thinking I just be making shit up. I don't have to. I don't have to. Tracy said, I love the call and verifying. How you call it? I love that. Cousin Ashley said Jonesy killed the man and all it was sugar. I didn't know. It was rumors. We all started wondering, let me put this drink down. Right? Let me put this cigarette down. Whatever. All right. Now I'm going because I want to let me get the Browns while they're fresh in the sponsorship energy of things. Hashtag we love the Browns. Hashtag we are the Browns. And one fun fact, Gina's last name was Brown before she married him. So he happened to be a Brown too. So they're like locked in, so meant to be. Perfect couple. Love you guys. My BK life. Look at that. Look. See? With Steve and Gina. Only Josie can get a sponsorship from pettiness. Hey, even in my petty, I was marketing my friends. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Right, my bowel movement. Exactly. Bye. Bye. I'll tell you later.